Right.
Probably not.
Where we left off.
What is D&D? How do I play? How do I win?
Welcome back
As I do.
to Adventures in Granada. Last week, well, 2 weeks ago, because I kind of bitched out last week because I wasn't feeling too great. But
No.
last session, we had a very interesting encounter with defrosting certain large amount. I was about to say livestock, but I'm not that mean. Ooh, we have 2 minutes.
Ooh.
I'm not that mean.
Gee.
1 second, I need to reduce the size of the avatars because they're too big. Alright, excellent, that's better. Alright, we had to defrost a bunch of family for Shay, and then we ended up deciding that, hey, for Odessa's needs, it might be imperative to head into the Feywilds. So into the Fey Pit you went, through the portal, and on the other side you guys found yourselves face to face. You face an interesting adversity. So, party, roll initiative. Why is it the Dragonborn music again? 1 second. It's freaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was what you set it to last time.
I remember us
I've named
freaking
it.
At
out.
Eric's request. Why are there 2 Erics on the map? Oh, remember you used him for the NPC last
Are
time.
you serious? An 8. Wow. Wow, guys, we're not.
Wait,
we're
hold
not
on. I
doing-
built the highest initiative. This never happened.
Hold on,
The
I haven't
game's
rolled yet.
broken. The game's broken if Chris gets high initiative.
Ah, you're not anymore.
Okay, good.
Oh wait, my initiative is a +3.
I
so
rolled a
it would-
20.
It's 1 higher than
I was
that.
ready to smack this bitch.
Oh, hey,
I get
Jay,
it.
you have the wrong picture up, by the way.
I get a
on-
9.
Can I just point out that the 2 dexterous people in our party is at 9 initiative right now?
I'm dexterous.
yep.
Riker, you got Flynn as your pick.
Oh, I backed out and
Please.
rechanged it. You might have to
Yeah.
refresh the page.
Oh, okay. We've
I
everybody
noticed it like right
refreshed.
away and I got worried. My bad.
Refresh.
Yeah, just
refresh.
reconnect.
Yeah.
No, it
reconnect.
still shows it as Flynn.
Well, I don't know how to fix that.
I don't see any Flynn. I see Riker.
Watch my game, yeah.
I see
Flynn's
Riker's
there.
name, Flint picture.
I just refreshed and now I see Riker, so you might have to
Just-
refresh.
I saw
I
Riker
see
all
Flynn.
along. I think it's just.
I see Flynn.
I'm gonna refresh.
I
the
think
whole
you need
page,
to
I'm not
refresh
very good
then.
at
Yeah.
Refresh.
Okay, there it goes.
There we go.
Alright, my
That
bad.
doesn't matter to me. If everyone else is working, I don't.
We know who you are. It's fine.
I just realized that I didn't
So the
put the
guy
tokens
with-
on the map.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put
They're
the
there.
token
The
on now.
Roomba.
No. This token.
Ah,
Oh god. Is
why
it
is he
that
so
big?
big?
No, it's not. Hold on.
The merchant.
Oh goodness gracious, yeah. That's
Have you started the stream, by the way?
Oh yeah, stream's been up for a
Oh.
while.
Dang.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna let you guys know the initiative. I'm gonna try something new.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
A sneaky initiative. No.
Alright, so you guys see this happen. Odessa, you recognize this description based on what Kimaris told you not that long ago. So, question is, what would you like to do?
Did he also... I might be remembering wrongly, but did he also tell us to run away when we see this thing?
He said, "Look at the hat. See how red? If it's dark red,
It's red as hell, yeah.
then that is a fight that's gonna be hard."
The DM said it was dark red last session, right?
I said it was blood red.
Blood red.
Yeah.
He had recently dipped his hat in the blood.
This is what in the biz we call like veteran red cap. These sons of bitch.
Luke, I'm gonna need you to disconnect, reconnect from Discord. You're kind of cutting in and out.
Dicey.
Navid's not in the initiative. Oh, she's still not back.
No, she's
Oh,
not.
she's AFK. Can somebody do
1,
it
2,
for her?
3.
1 second. I'm going to
Literally have to
give...
go AFK as soon as
that
the stream
sucks.
starts.
Alright,
Yeah, she wrote that in the thing.
I'm gonna give control of Navid to...
Maya's always been the one doing it. Does she already have it?
Yeah, you already have it, Maya. Why don't you roll initiative for Navid?
Oh boy, okay. I always roll like shit for Navid. Let's try.
Okay, let me decide what I want to do.
It's fine. It's not you.
Wow, really? Navid, what the? Alright.
I always
fine,
roll like
whatever.
shit for Navid gets the second highest.
Whatever.
Alright. So, top of the round, Odessa, what are you doing?
What is this thing doing?
It's not at its initiative yet. It's no surprise round either way. You
No,
guys
no, I
just-
mean like, what is it? Does it notice us? Is it
It's looked at you and it's holding its sickle in one hand.
a sickle? I'm going to bless Kimaris, Navid, and Shay.
Gonna bless Kimaris, Navid, and Shay. Got it.
That's my round.
All of you guys take down that you are blessed. I'm going to mark it.
I will do so.
Kimaris, let's see. Let's use this for bless. No, actually no. Let's use this for bless. Shay and Navid are all blessed. Got it.
Heart.
Okay. All right. Is that the end of your turn? Are you moving? Are you staying there? What are you doing?
I'm staying here.
You're staying there. All right. At the end of your turn, at initiative count 20, another one of these comes in from the side,
No.
jumps off the cliff, and is going to attack Riker in the back.
What the?
Oh my.
Okay, how red is this one?
Blood red.
Oh,
Damn it.
Murder gnomes. Damn you, murder
we
gnomes.
should expect this by now. Benny has done this like 3 times. The
I
extra.
Riker, that will be a 20 to hit. Dirty 20.
Yeah, that'll do. I'll take it.
You'll take it? Okay. Alright, and second attack will be a 18 to hit.
Oh, I didn't know there was 2 attacks.
Oh, there's 3 attacks.
I'm gonna shield then.
Excuse you.
Shield. Okay, so does the
Yeah, I'm
20
gonna
hit?
shield. No, it doesn't.
Okay. And last one is a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that one does hit.
Okay. And
God damn
one
it.
second. 1, 2. There's tiny dice, but there's a ton of them. Alright.
Yeah, I know we just came here, but let's just go back, guys. Like, we're done.
You take
I don't think they'll let us.
you take 1/4 points of slashing damage as this red cap effectively comes to the side, swings twice, goes wide, finally reverses to a reverse grip on the sickle, and just spins in a circle and just manages to almost gut you.
Rude.
Alright, and then after that, he is going to
That's rude.
try and move away with the rest of his movement. You can take an opportunity attack if you so wish.
Yeah, I'll try and dagger him, I guess.
Can you
Okay.
use shield?
Oh yeah, I use shield, so I don't have a
Oh,
reaction.
yeah, you don't have a reaction. Unfortunate. Alright, by
Sorry,
the way,
but I did have to bring that up.
I know some of you are familiar with this mechanic. For those of you who are not, this section, that's probably the worst color I could potentially use. 1 second.
I know that is.
Use
Use a
red
dark
or
blue,
something
please.
contrast.
Dark blue.
Nope, that's even worse.
That's very thin. Just increase thickness.
Just make it slightly thicker, yeah.
Okay, regular.
It's thick.
Okay, that's better.
Thick.
Alright, I'm gonna just use that.
Oh, okay.
Alright, now that section is now... Here, let me move it a bit. That section is now liquid.
Okay.
Alright.
Acid.
Alright then. Well, I mean, if you remember that it's acid, but I guess you did. Alright, next in line, Navid, what are you doing?
God damn it.
Is
Um,
she back?
Nagata?
I don't know.
She's
back?
not back.
She's not back.
he's not. I
Shay.
don't know what Noah would do. We're just gonna skip?
Nope, don't skip. Shay.
You decide.
No,
So you mean Maya.
that's calling Maya or
Maya.
Shay?
Maya.
Maya,
I'm
Maya. Maya, I'm sorry.
Sure. I don't know what Noah would do. He's not really in range for anything.
Back.
Oh, Gata's back?
No, that was Dennis.
Oh. No,
Hey,
Gata
it's
is
your
back.
turn.
Yeah.
Gata is back.
Oh no.
Sorry.
Okay. Your turn.
Yeah, look at
Hey,
the map and.
What do you want to do?
Mhm.
Ah!
Ah.
You're
Yeah,
not
we're
really
fighting
in
this guy, right?
range for
Wait, we're
anything
fighting this
good.
guy.
There's the guy behind us as well that's running away.
Ah. He's one.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, I know. You're not really
Chain of
in
the
range.
Chain of the Untethered. On this one.
Chain of the Untethered. On which one?
This one
one.
who's running away, I guess.
Okay, I will mark him with Chain of the Untethered.
Half movement. Half movement to, teleport. Sorry, I'm not. My mind is not functioning
worries.
properly.
You have
yeah,
teleport and half your movement. Alright, what would you like to do now?
Smack the bitch.
Smack that bitch. Go ahead.
Okay. Oh, okay, that's good. Why don't I have my stats prepared? But it's not 19.
Hits.
Okay. What was the damage? 2d6, I guess.
For Greatsword, it's 2d6, yeah.
Wait, so
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, it's been a while.
It has.
7 plus 4. 11
Smack that
slashing.
bitch. Smack that bitch.
Okay,
And that's the end of my turn.
that's the end of your turn. Gotcha.
Look at that sweet initiative Maya rolled for you.
Way better than my own.
Before your turn, Damien, at the end of initiative, count 19.
Fuck's sake.
It's another one of these.
Oh no!
Damn gnomes.
Wow!
Really,
Nobody
though.
saw that coming.
And I don't
This
stop
guy
coming, and I don't stop coming.
is going to insert himself here, and he's going to kick you with his iron boots, Damien.
Is that a cliff? Can he just hop
Yeah.
up there?
He's hopping off of the
It's a cliff
yeah.
coming towards us. Like last time it was also
okay.
we also been through this. Yeah, it's
I
a
always
Okay.
see it wrong.
perspective.
Yes, I
Yeah,
always
yeah,
see it
sure.
the opposite. Got you.
Okay.
It's-
Yeah.
it's-
So
it's-
up here is the top of the cliff.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So
Okay.
they're coming down off the cliff. This guy is gonna. You need to make a dexterity saving throw, Damien.
Oh,
Pound.
that is a 22.
22. All right, nothing
Oh,
happens.
very
You're
nice.
safe.
I rolled a net
Oh, the
19
Feywild
on
is in
that.
Australia.
What?
Oh my God, no.
What did you just say?
You said the Feywild is in Australia. All right, the guy is not doing anything. That's the end of his turn. So Damien, it's your turn. You've got a Redcap right in front of you.
Okay. I gotta check this. Hold on. Is this gonna how do I fucking
Blow
mark this
everyone
again?
up.
That's I don't think I'll hit Odessa if I were to do burning hands, right?
Nope.
Okay. So yeah, burning
Fuck
hands.
the rest of
because
You know you
I have
are gonna hit
sculpt-
Eric.
I have sculpt spell.
Oh yes, cult spell.
Oh.
That's true. That's
Oh,
true. That's
there
true.
you go.
Yeah.
There
That's
you
true.
go.
I forgot. You're an evocation wizard. Yeah. No.
burning
Go right
burning
ahead.
hands, second level.
Burning hand, second level. Dex save, right?
Dex save DC 14.
Fail.
Fail. Okay, hold on. Oh, that's really good. That's 20 damage.
Ooh, wow. What the
Okay.
fuck?
What the fuck is this fireball? Sorry. Yeah. He looks bloody. No, not bloody. He looks hurt.
I
Not-
rolled
Not quite bloody.
I rolled 3
He's already
sixes
bloodied.
and
That is true. You get confused for a second because he looks bloody, then you realize no, it's just the blood coming off his cap. I will say this one doesn't quite have a bloody cap like the others. This one seems to have a deep rit, but not like soaked with blood.
Run dry.
I don't think I have a bonus action that isn't a leveled spell, so I think that's my turn.
Okay.
Wizards.
At initiative count 17, you guys don't see anything happen, but you guys sort of see a shimmer coming from this part of the map. So you see a shimmer, and this guy grows to double his size.
Duergar.
I'm sorry.
No.
Kibar, it's your turn.
Like it. Alright, he's Okay, I'm
come
gonna go-
on. Do you have any more insight into what the fuck is happening?
Don't give
Oh,
it to
no.
them.
Very worried about that measurement. I realize that that's Eric, but still.
Okay, so Polaris is going to
Oh boy.
squeeze past Odessa, get right up to this thing.
Okay.
He's going to Wyvern Knight.
Okay.
Knight, sorry, not Wyvern Knight.
Worm
So
Knight.
he's gonna go Dragon Boy.
Okay, yep,
Like,
yeah.
Jackal boy.
Pagans. So that'll be my action. I'll then free action Crimson right my claw. I take 2 damage.
Okay.
I'm going to pick dragon, because why not?
I couldn't hear you. You're cutting out. You're gonna pick what dragon?
Dragon. Red
Dragon. Gotcha.
dragon. What else am I going to do? Bonus action, I'll also Crimson right my sword.
As Shay's just yelling at Flukor, he does this sometimes. He turns into dragon.
And he cuts himself, but it's not in a bad way.
Totally fine.
Fight the meta goblins now!
Yeah. So
Alright.
I'll take 1 more point my damage.
Mm-hmm.
And my sword is now crimsoned.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Alright.
I
End of your turn?
think that's everything I can do.
Okay.
That's my action, my bonus action, my free action. Yes.
Alright. Between Kimaris and Eric, because I rolled like shit for this guy, he's gonna come up here.
Damn it.
He's gonna make 1 attack against. Let's see. Let me just roll for this. Who's he gonna make 2 attacks against? He's gonna make 2 attacks against Flukor, 1 attack against Eric.
Okay.
All right. 21 to hit Flukor, 16 to hit Flukor, 18 to hit Eric.
Yeah.
Okay.
1 attack hits.
1 attack hits. Gotcha. Math. Sorry. 20 points of slashing damage against Flukor.
What?
Yeah. He's
No.
enlarged.
Oh.
He deals more damage.
No.
Oh, fuck.
I appreciate that.
I'm sorry, how much damage did he just deal again?
He dealt
20.
2-0 to Flukor.
Oh, so it's the same I
Look at my
did.
health!
Okay.
And
All right.
18 to Damien. Sorry, not Damien.
Oh.
Eric.
I was about to say,
Eric.
excuse me?
Eric.
Oh
Eric.
my god, Benny!
Eric. I'm sorry.
Need to-
You
They
gotta
look
know
too
your
similar.
player.
They look too similar. What can I say? And yeah, that's the end of that.
Oh
Eric.
gosh.
50, 50. Fuck that place. I'll move Aiden here.
Mm-hmm.
What do we see?
Nothing.
Firstly,
I will say this: you do see a point in the snow where you can see like 2 footprints ish, but you don't see anything else there. Aiden doesn't see anything else there.
Exactly where is the footsteps?
Right, actually, where Aiden is, the exact square.
Okay. Wouldn't. Okay. And wait, it was an action for Aiden to attack, right?
When you take the attack, Aiden makes an attack as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when you
Well,
make an attack, Aiden makes an attack as well.
Yeah. I stab this bitch. For
Okay.
Ignore the big
damage.
guy. It's fine.
I'm proud.
Let's see. Does 21 hit?
Yep, hits.
Wait, that's no, 23.
Yeah,
And
hits.
anyhow, and the damage is no, die, no, not 6 on the floor.
Doesn't count.
No, not
Pick it
one.
up.
5 damage.
Oh no.
No.
5 points of slashing damage. And what about Aiden?
Yes. Well, I guess he would just fly there with momentum, so I guess it would count as an attack at the place he stands.
Okay. There's nothing there.
Okay.
Yep.
That's the end of my turn.
Alright. Shay.
Alright, I'm gonna try to Hunter's Mark the one that is by Nubbin.
Okay.
Over here.
This guy is all the debuffs.
And I'm gonna try to shoot him.
Okay.
Wow, natural 20. Good first
Shit.
roll.
Okay. Roll
Sweet.
damage.
Okay. Does that double Hunter's Mark or no? I forget.
It does. Hunter's Mark damage
Oh.
is doubled with nat 20 because it's a die.
Okay, got you. Cool. All right. So I'll roll these. Oh, not great. Okay. I'll roll them again. +3. 14.
1-4.
Yes, total with everything.
He's bloody.
Rolled really bad. All right, nice. Very cool. And yeah, I think that's all that I got. I could move, but no, I'm solid. That's it.
Okay. Rika.
Right, I'm gonna move up. I don't know if that's in the river. I'm gonna move there, and then I'm gonna shoot him, or this one, the one that like tried to
Okay.
gut me.
Are you using Mercy?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll the attack.
23 to hit.
2-3 hits.
Lowest damage for 7, but it's fine. It is a magical weapon, by the way. if that
Yeah,
matters.
I know. I made
and then
Mercy.
Ramos,
Sorry, keep
suppose-
going.
I'll move him. I'll move Ramos behind, and he'll take an attack as well.
Sure.
That is a 15 to hit.
Hits. Miss. Sorry. AC
Okay.
16.
That's my turn then, and he's just gonna sit there.
Okay. Flico. By the way, actually, no, hold on. Roll that attack for Ramos again, because flank.
Oh yeah. Worse doesn't matter.
Okay. Flico.
I'm going to Way of Enfeeblement, the giant thing in front of me, because I got hit for 20 damage, and I don't want to be hit like that again.
Yes.
Smart.
Good choice.
Okay, that's a 16 to hit.
That doesn't hit. He's enlarged.
Easier to hit.
What? Yeah, isn't that easier to hit?
No, unfortunately.
Large
Gets a
versus
+2 to AC.
Are you kidding me?
The last tits in a cart.
Uh,
Oh, definitely. Fucking tits in the coat.
what are you doing?
I can't do anything else.
Okay. End of the
I
turn.
don't have any bonus spells that can actually hit him. The only thing I can do as bonus action for cantrip is spare the dying.
You
don't
I
don't,
need
think
that,
I'm
so
going to need
just
to
hold
stand
on to
down
that.
myself.
you
It's
don't,
good
like-
measure. Yeah, just cast it on yourself, just in case.
do you not have like healing word or something?
I've got cure wounds.
Cure wounds yourself.
No, he can't use his action to attack.
Oh, that's true.
All right, it's fine. It's fine. We'll get back to you. Top of the round
Is it-
before we continue the freaking melted section of the river shifts to here. All right. Also, like
I
where...
assume it doesn't cover the dry land,
yeah,
right?
it's just only the river is melted.
Okay.
Nothing else is melted. Everything
Huh.
else is frozen.
All right,
All right.
more of this.
All right. Odessa.
Okay, problem. I want to cure wounds Flucor, but she's currently surrounded on all sides. Can I reach in and like manage to touch her?
No.
Maybe like from here?
Unfortunate, but no.
No way at all I can do that. Like,
Touching.
like
Move,
shove
like,
Eric
through
aside or
allied
something.
Spaces, but you can just end your turn in them.
Shove Eric.
Yeah. Well, you can. The thing is that in order to use your action in a space, right? Because cure wounds isn't like you just touch them and it happens. That you have to touch them, cast the spell, verbal components, and stuff like that. So you can't occupy the space for as long as it takes to cast cure wounds. I know that in some cases, and I think rules is written you can, but the way that I rule it, it doesn't work that way.
Okay, fair.
But what you can do if you want is I will let you, if you really want to commit to that, I'll let you hold your action so that if a space opens up, you can get in and touch her and cast cure
No,
wounds.
that's fine. I don't really need to commit to that.
Okay.
I'm gonna healing word Flucor for. Where's my dice? Oh, nice.
What level?
Healing? First.
First level. Okay. Fulcor, you take 8 points of healing.
And I'm gonna hit this guy. Oh, actually, I shouldn't be here. Do I get disadvantage with crossbow if I'm this close up?
You do not.
Okay, then with crossbow. That does not hit. And that's my turn.
Okay. All right. Next up is really quickly. Let me just move this on because I like having changing music. All right. Initiative count 20 will be this guy over here. That is got all the debuffs and is flanked on both sides. He is going to.
Everyone,
He's
opportunity
not
attack.
going to
If
risk.
he stays, he's going to die.
Yeah. You know what? He's gonna try and kill Navid before he dies. So 3 attacks at Navid. It's a
I get
miss.
3 attacks. It's just.
Ramos is going to cause at
Hey,
least one of
yeah,
those
no.
to disadvantage.
Oh, okay. So the first one missed, so I'll leave that. The second one at disadvantage also misses. The last one misses. Navid. Fuck.
Wow.
You want to kill one tiefling and the universe doesn't let you. Alright, sorry.
Just now it is.
Here's
going to
you.
look down.
Navid,
Just
it's
now
your...
it's going to
it's your
look
turn.
down and. Navid is going to look down at him and just like pathetic. And I'm going to
Wow.
Wow, right in the ego.
do an attack again. Which is another not 19.
Wait, you have
which-
advantage because it's flank.
Oh.
Oh,
I
dang.
don't think. Yeah, that's a 17, so 19 still stays.
Okay.
So it's total to 25.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm
it
also
hits.
going to Divine Smite just to be a bigger bitch.
Yeah.
Flex on
Okay,
it.
so a 12 slashing and Divine Smite is 2d8, right?
Claim your kill. He's already dead.
Okay.
How are you killing him? Claim your kill.
I am just going to like sweep him off his feet and I'm just going to like pinpoint him back to the ground with my sword.
Okay. Nice. Alright.
And yeah, that's. Actually, I still have my movement, so I guess
Oh,
I
that's
could.
true. Yeah.
Move up to here, I guess. And that's the end of my turn.
Alright. At the end of your turn, before Damien's turn, the one in front of Damien is gonna make its 3 attacks. Let's see. It has 5 available targets. And it's also surrounded.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Flukor is
Wait, hold on. All right.
now.
Yeah. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Flukor is bloodied. One of the attacks is going at Flukor, and one attack is going at who else is injured? Eric is injured. Okay, so one attack going at Eric, and one attack going at Damien. It's gonna go for the 3 injured people. Flukor, Eric, Damien.
Not injured though.
Oh, Damien's not injured. Okay, then I'll roll to see.
Oh my
It's
gosh. Do you
still
mean Eric?
buddy. No.
Well, no,
Eric,
he said Eric.
I said
He
Eric.
Fluke
I thought.
okay,
I
okay.
just thought Damien was injured. All right. So,
No.
but it's still going for you, Damien. I just rolled for you. Sorry, buddy. All right.
Literally, my next turn, I was gonna fucking Misty step out of here.
All right. Damien, that is a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Flukor, that is a 12 to hit.
Doesn't. Thank God.
Eric, that is a 17 to hit.
Ouch.
Okay.
How does it attack, by the way?
What?
How does it attack?
He uses a sickle.
Okay.
Okay. Damien is gonna go for your kneecaps.
Wow.
Is that because of the
funny
meme I
you should
posted
mention
from
that.
Nelly or not?
It is. That is. Ooh, I think that's the highest damage yet. I think that's 22 points of slashing damage.
Oh my.
Why are all the squishiest people up there?
I don't know. You
because
guys,
initiative.
In
yeah,
front
you guys,
of me.
you guys did it. All right,
Oh my gosh.
Eric. Oh, that's shit. Eric, 9 points of slashing damage. That's trash.
Ugh.
All right, and then Damien, that's your turn.
Fucking Misty step. Oh.
Sure, bonus action, Misty Shep. Misty.
What's the
Shep.
range on
Misty step.
Misty?
30 it is
feet.
30
Okay.
feet. Yeah, where are you going?
Okay, I'm gonna just pop like, yeah, I think just like behind Shay basically, so just over here.
Okay.
And
Action?
then action. Do I have? Okay, I'm just gonna action firebolts. I guess the big one.
Okay.
The big.
21.
21. Got it. Hits. Roll damage.
8.
8 hits. I mean, sorry,
And
fire
fire
damage. 8
damage.
points of fire damage. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Right. Excellent. Kimaris, it is your turn.
Right. So there's big gnome and small murder gnome. I'll hit the one that's in front of me because I don't want to. Yeah, murder gnomes. That's all Redcaps are, just murder gnomes. Yes, so I'll hit the little red cap in front of me.
Okay, roll to hit.
17.
Hits.
Wait. Oh, that's 2d6 plus d4 something because I'm a knight. Keep forgetting. I'm a bad player. I'm sorry.
No, take your time.
Bad. I'm sorry. Okay, plus 2. Cool. So 6, 12, 14, plus 2, 16, plus magical bonus, plus 3, 16, 19. 19 damage on the first one, and then I'm going to bonus action with my claw.
Okay. He looks pretty hurt.
Natural 20.
Okay, roll damage.
Nice.
2d6 plus 2d4. I need more d4s. Where's my d4s?
They're the worst ones.
Oh, they always fall to the bottom of my dice hoard. That is real. I've got 1 d4, it's fine. Alright, 2d6. 6 plus 3. 9 plus 3. So 6 then, so 12. Plus 2,
A lot of
14.
mats.
And then my claw plus 4.
Quick man.
18 damage.
18.
So
Okay,
18
he's-
plus 19. Yeah.
he's dead.
There's no way this guy isn't dead after
Yeah.
all that.
You want to claim your kill? How are you doing it?
Cool. Yeah, so essentially just fucking Kamaris will swipe at his knees, cutting them completely through, and then with his claw just shove it down his throat. And dies. I
Done.
hope so.
Hmm.
done. All right.
And that is, yeah, that's me. I was done.
All right. At the end of your turn, before Eric's turn, well, actually, it's an initiative con 10. Big Boy is gonna go. He's got 3 targets. He's gonna make 3 attacks against his 3 targets. So Odessa, Eric, and Foucault.
Good, good.
Against Foucault, that is a
No.
17 to hit Foucault.
Just hits.
Okay.
Oh.
14 to hit Eric. Eric, miss. Okay, good.
Miss.
And
Yeah.
a natural 20 for Odessa.
Oh no.
Alright. I'm gonna roll for Flucor first. 1-7 slashing damage against Flucor.
Are you kidding me?
Why?
Is that
That was
exactly enough?
exact.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Oof. Alright. Against Odessa. Man, this is a ton of d4. Alright. Fucking math.
That's what you always want to hear.
Yep.
Those underappreciated dice.
Oh, I need to roll my concentration check, which I never remember to roll.
16 doubled is 32. 32
Fuck my leg.
35 points of damage against Odessa.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Wait. Dead or down?
Down.
Okay, thank God. Alright.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait, there's no way she is that
Also,
little
you don't
health.
have bless anymore. Just letting y'all know.
Yeah, Bless is
Oh,
gone.
fuck.
Ah, damn it!
Alright, I'm going
Ah,
to...
damn or no.
No hearts. No hearts.
The hearts.
Heart's broken
special.
instead.
Aww.
Alright, so let me do this.
God damn it.
Oh.
Alright, this one's still aggressive, so he's not going anywhere. But now it's Eric's turn.
I'm gonna trip him with
Okay.
my whip.
Okay.
Whip a trip.
Alright, what is the mechanic behind that? Can you
Whip
remind
trip.
The 2 people with spare to dying just go down.
Make a dexterity acrobatic check contested by the creature's strength, athletics, or dexterity acrobatic check.
Okay.
Wait, I can send you it.
So I need to make either athletics or acrobatics. It's probably better athletics. Alright, what's your roll?
Okay. Here goes nothing. It's a 10.
How much total?
10.
I rolled a 9 total. You just made it. Alright, so
He's prone.
he goes prone, right? Alright, so he's
Yeah.
tripped. He's
Huge
prone.
known just
Nice.
crashes
Very
onto the
nice.
floor.
Very nice.
Yeah. And I just whip the fuck out of him.
Alright. Where's Aiden? Where's Aiden going?
He's. I guess he's going here. Not
Okay.
doing anything. He's. Oh
Chilling.
wait, he's flanking him. I do.
Vibing.
Okay, fair enough.
He's flanking him.
Oh,
Alright.
nice.
And I attack with advantage now, right?
What is the whip? Is that a bonus action?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, sure, yeah, you can attack with advantage, and Aiden can attack with advantage as well.
But it was
Smart.
oh right, okay. So my no dice. Oh, that's a nat 20. Okay, nat 20 for Eric, and 14 plus 14 plus. That's a lot of text.
Ladex.
14, 18 to hit for Aiden.
18 to hit by Aiden just hits.
Okay. I'll do my damage first. That's it's a 6. Where's my 6 die? Oh, right, normal die. Okay, come on. That's a 2 plus 4. That's a 6 damage for me, Eric.
With a
And
nat
Aiden
20?
does- Oh right, yeah, right. I forgot. I'll wait. What
You
did
can-
that do?
You can either, so we're using vanilla rules, so I let you either roll twice the amount of dice, or you can double your die, it's up to you.
Twice the amount of die.
Okay.
So I'll roll another one, and that's exactly the same die I got.
Okay.
So that's 12 damage from my whip,
Okay.
And from Aiden, it's let's see. I always forget how to calculate Aiden's attacks.
I mean, it's in your extras. Go to your extras.
Yeah, I know, but fucking weird.
It's just a amount of d4, or sorry, amount of dice plus something. That's it. Yeah, so it's
2d6.
it's 2d6 piercing damage.
Thank you. Come on, die. Aiden, don't do me dirty. Oh, that's 11.
11.
Wow.
Okay. He
No,
is
what? No,
bloodied.
wait. Yeah.
That's so
He
much
is
damage.
bloodied.
Very nice.
All right, Shay, you're up.
Oh, she's gonna run over to Odessa and heal her
Okay.
immediately. And since I only have level 1 spells, let's do a D8. So Odessa gets 8 points of healing back.
Okay,
Cute.
Odessa, you are back up.
Wow, that's nice.
I will, I guess, bonus action move my hunter's mark onto the big boy. But
Sure.
yeah, that's all that I can do.
Sure. All right, let me just mark this guy with Hunter's Mark.
And I was dumb because I forgot fucking Colossus Slayer last time. I should have done more damage, but it's fine.
Oh, you're right. You have Colossus Slayer. Forgot about that. All right,
I forgot that should have been a big hit with the nat 20 and Colossus Slayer, but it wasn't. It's fine.
Next time. Remind me as well. I forgot about that. All right. End of your turn. It is time for our boy Rika.
Alright, I'm unmuted. Okay. I will move on top, well, behind that.
Underneath the dead body.
Here. I'll move. I'll try to.
Oh,
You know what?
okay.
I'll just move this guy here. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
Riker punts it aside.
I use one of my,
That's what he tried to do to me when he showed up. So
That's fair.
I'll use a thing of my healing kit to use my feet for 10 healing on Flucor.
Okay, Flukor comes
And
back
I'm
up
gonna-
with 10 hit points.
I'm gonna back up because I don't want to be here anymore.
fair enough.
Fair enough.
And then
Actually,
Ramos,
Riker, as you back up, 10-foot range.
Oh no!
Because it's big.
Yeah.
Big boy.
It's
Come on, I'm
big.
so back.
Yeah,
misses.
it's not a
You're
brown,
fine.
though.
He misses. You're fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
that would
Better,
have been
better
scary.
one attack than 3, so.
If Ramos uses his action, can he run all the way behind, like through everybody?
No, that's too many people. That's too many bodies. Too narrow of a space. I'd say no.
Can he go up here then? Is
Sure.
he able to like climb? Then
Sure.
yeah, he'll go there, 15, and then he has 80
Well,
feet.
move him 15 first.
Wait, yeah,
You get there with
movement?
80 feet.
Well, 80 because 40 is double. for his
Oh my.
He sees that guy there.
Can you? I'm convinced you didn't plan how many of these there are. You're just throwing them in.
No, I know,
I know.
I know exactly how many there are.
Can he run up to it and like tackle it off?
Ah.
Oh,
And then
fall
try and,
damage.
Yeah.
Make a strength check for Aiden.
Aiden, are you mixing up the animals now?
Make a strength check for Remus.
He's not a room anymore, he's a drone.
I rolled a 19, but is it a just check? So just his strength modifier?
Yeah, just a strength. It doesn't matter anyway. I rolled a 4. This guy falls here on the other side of you. He's prone, and
Nice.
roll 3d6 for me for the 30-foot fall.
I did want Ramos to go with him, like jumping
Then
on top
roll
of him.
3d6 halved for Remus.
Okay. There it is.
Yeah, so just roll 3d6. This guy takes the full, and Remus takes half.
Right, it's 13 for him then,
Okay.
and whatever it is for Ramos, I'll figure it out.
Alright, that'll be a 6 for Remus.
Yep.
Okay.
And Ramos is gonna go right there.
Protect his
That'll be my turn.
daddy. Alright, sure. Alright, Flukor.
Okay, let's try this again, shall we? Hold on. Why aren't you scrolling? Son of a... I hate it when that happens. Anyway, I'm going to hit the giant guy with Bane this time.
Ooh,
Okay.
Nice.
How many targets can you hit with Bane?
3.
I can hit up to 3 targets
at
that I can
first
see.
level.
Okay.
Or at the base level, yeah.
So there's the...
Charisma saving throw, right?
Oops. So the
Yeah.
guy right here, and if I can actually see him,
Yeah,
I can hit
charisma.
the guy behind me as well.
Yeah, you can see him.
Okay.
Alright, let me
I
roll
was
the
about to
saving
do that
throw.
next
Charisma
turn.
saving throw.
One of them
lot of
fails with a nat 2. The other one got a 17. The big
Which
one got a
one?
17.
Oh.
Okay.
Damn it.
Why does the big one keep not getting affected?
I don't know, man. But the small one is baned, so he has a minus d4 to
Because
attack
he is, in
rolls and
fact, a
saving
big
throws.
bitch.
Alright. Anything else you're doing, Fukor?
Do we have anything?
Alright. At the end of your turn, Flukor, initiative count 1, because that's how low I rolled for this guy. He is going to use half his movement to get
Wow.
up. 1 second. Yeah, I actually rolled freaking... It's they have a -1 to initiative, so I rolled a nat 2 -1. Alright.
Wow.
Idiot.
He is really, really slow. Alright, this guy is gonna use half his movement to get up and just gonna make 3 attacks against Ramos.
No.
14.
It'll cause one of them to be at disadvantage.
Okay, so that second one will be a disadvantage. That misses. First one is a 14. Last one is a 18 total.
One of those he has an AC of 15.
Okay, rolling damage. Oh, that's easy. It's like all 3, so that is a total of the fuck is that? 15 points of damage.
Ugh.
Okay, so at the end of his turn, he has to remake the saving throw, or he has to do the same thing next turn.
Oh,
Wait, you mean for Bane?
Yeah, it's a concentration up to a minute. And every time
No,
the
no,
creature
the creature affected only makes this roll,
Mhm.
the saving throw once.
yeah.
Yeah, they either fail or save, and that's it.
Yeah, that's
It's
it.
just on them or
Whenever a
not.
creature saving throw makes an attack roll before the spell ends.
Yeah,
doesn't
if
say
it
anything
doesn't
about
say
the
that
spell
the target-
ending after it does, which
Yeah,
is
yeah,
what has
because
me
it's
confused.
concentration on your part, but if it doesn't say anything about the target needing to being able to
Yeah.
choose to re-roll.
Yeah,
the saving
Bane
throw,
just
so you don't
lasts.
need to-
Bane just is stuck on him.
It's like bless.
just-
but
As long as
bad.
you concentrate.
Yeah, it's the opposite of bless, effectively.
Right.
It's not
Alright.
consensual plus.
Alright. It's non-consensual shitty bless. Alright, at the top of the round, the liquid section of the river is going to move to here, and then we're going to go to Odessa.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Smite it.
get here.
Smite it to hell.
I can't smite. I'm a cleric. What are you talking-
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a cleric.
cleric.
We all
Oh,
had that
paladin.
confusion. Yeah.
Not
We all
the
No,
paladin.
Nobit's the paladin.
Hey.
Surprisingly.
In the background, like, a.
I'm gonna Cure Wounds Riker and use my channel divinity to twin it to Flukor. So
Okay.
that's 8.
Oh.
9 healing for both of you.
I'll take it. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna move out of your way. Actually, where should I go? Just move here.
Okay.
I'll move here. Oh wait, no, I have 8 hit points. I should probably be here inside Davian.
Alright.
You have 8, I have 4.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
we're hanging out in the almost dead club here.
You have 8, I have 4. Alright. Love it.
Okay, so Navid is going to look at the big one and just gonna say, "You are aware that doubling in size doesn't make you more threatening when you look like a gnome on steroids?" And I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery.
Vicious mockery.
Oh
Alright.
damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
What save is that?
Wisdom.
16. 1-6.
Fuck.
Oh.
Okay. Then in that case, I am going to move. I'm going to move. Okay. I'm going to move here, and I'm going
Make
to
a
cast
dexterity
compel.
saving throw.
Oh wait,
You're on the
I
ice.
kind of wanted to like step on a. Never mind. I got fooled by the grid, fate grid.
Yeah.
The
no
grid is a
worries.
bit confusing,
Okay.
Benny.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
grid,
the
the grid
grid
is a bit
isn't
confusing.
accurate, to be fair.
The dark.
Okay.
Ignore the dark grid. Only the light
Because
grid is correct.
I
Eric
can't
is
even
in the
see the
middle
white grid
of-
on that part though,
Yeah,
because
I
the bottom
can't.
is white.
All right, one second.
Eric is in the middle of like 4 squares, so I don't really.
Yeah.
He's a large creature.
He could
Alright.
move over.
Can you guys see the white grid now clearly?
Yeah, but
not-
I'm
not
saying he
clearly.
shouldn't have to make the save because he couldn't see it.
Wait, hold on. Navid, I will let you choose again. If you move there, it's ice, so you have to make a dex save. It's up to you.
But you can move back.
Yeah.
Instead.
But would I be I won't be in attack immediate reach, right?
Yeah,
Mm.
because this is 5. I think so because this is 5 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to move there, and I'm going to cast Compel Duel.
Okay.
Oh.
What save
Oh.
is that?
That's another Wisdom save.
4
Fails.
plus something. Yeah, it's
So
a total
yeah,
of 7 or something.
Has disadvantage on attack rolls against creatures other than me. Can move away more than 30 feet away from me.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Next will be Damien.
I've been saving the spell for a little bit because I've wanted to use it.
Mm-hmm.
Melf's acid arrow.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah,
Ah,
because I kind of forgot to prepare it last fight.
Nice, nice.
So,
You got it now, though.
all
That's
right,
all that matters.
let's see. I'm gonna use it on this one back here.
Okay.
That's a crit.
Ooh.
Nice.
On
All the
roll
crits,
dice.
man.
On Melf's acid arrow, which is ridiculous to crit on.
What? So what are you rolling now?
8d4.
Oh my god.
What?
What?
I need to find enough d4. Yeah, it's 4d4 by
Do you
default.
just want to type it into the?
Yeah, you know what? That's fair.
Yeah,
That's
you can use
fair.
Discord or roll 20.
Slash
that
roll.
was honestly
8d4.
great.
8d4 is
16.
how much these guys do on an attack, by the way.
Oh fuck.
16. And then at the
Oh, that's such a bad roll.
at the end of its
Oh.
next turn, does the additional damage get doubled if I crit?
Yes, it does, because you roll it
Okay,
now.
so at the end of his next turn, he'll take 4d4.
Okay, he is bloodied.
Do-
That being said, he does not seem to take as much acid damage as you expected.
I kind of expected
Oh,
that.
no.
I just wanted to test.
So, because Damien wasn't here the last time you guys were here, but you guys do remember this area is caustic and the river is made of acid.
Mm.
So creatures that live here might have some form of resistance of some sort. Alright,
Right.
is that the end of your turn, Damien?
Yes.
Alright, Kimars.
Oh, the big one is it the big one that's been marked for command duel, correct?
Mm-hmm.
No, Kamars. Whatever. So Kamars is gonna get closer to the murder gnome.
Alright, make a dex
That's
save.
on the ice.
Ice.
Make a dex save.
We talked about
Like,
this.
Yeah. The unfrozen portion is going to be next turn.
Shite, yeah, you're right. I'll go all the way around to behind him.
Okay, fair enough. I will let this slide one time because
Literally.
of the grid. Yeah, literally.
Grid.
But
Yeah.
next time it's cut through, guys. All right, Kimura, let's go on.
Yeah. So I'm going to do my usual spiel of sword and claw.
Okay.
At advantage?
Spiel.
Question mark?
Yeah,
Thank
at
you,
advantage
advantage.
because he is
Oh yes,
prone.
because
Oh, yeah.
flank-
Still dirty 20 is the better.
Mhm.
So it's my sword, 2d6, d4 because I still have my flames. 10, 14, 16, plus 3, 19. 18 damage on the sword, and then for the claw. Do I still have advantage on the claw? Yeah.
Yeah.
18.
By the way,
Yeah,
Navid, before you say anything, I homebrew rule that compelled duel doesn't have a save when your allies hit it, because then it just fucking is a useless spell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
think
a
we talked about
bummer.
this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we talked about
It's a
this.
bummer.
Yep. So what's the total damage from Kimars? Kimaris?
Yeah, sorry.
What's your total damage?
Don't just walk in. I gotta talk to them.
Oh,
Well, I
Kimars.
just need one for this damage. Yeah, 1 minute.
Okay.
6. Okay. Plus that. Pluses. Where's my claw? Plus 4, 8. 12 plus 9. 12 plus 19.
Okay. He's very hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my bonus action and my action. So I'm good.
Okay. So at the end of your turn, he is. It's well, not the end of your turn. You should count 10 regardless. He is going to use half his movement to get up, and because of compelled duel, he's going to make all his attacks against Navid. It's a dirty 20.
Shield.
No.
Shield, okay. That is 22.
Hold on. That hits.
Okay. The last one's a crit.
Fuck.
Alright. Roll this. 8 plus 3, 11 plus. That's 4 plus 11 plus 16.
Oh, I should have taken healing word.
The first hit does 23 points of slashing damage,
Ouch.
and the second hit is a crit.
But why though?
1 plus 4, 5, 5 plus 3, 8, 8 plus 3, 11. 1 second. 11 plus 3, 14, 14 plus 1, 15, 15 plus 2, 17, 17 plus 3, 20, 20 double.
Stop there. I had
40.
17 HP.
Sorry. Yeah, 40 points of damage on the second hit.
Nah, but up.
4-0?
Yeah. 4-0.
Wait, hold on.
4-0?
Yeah.
Hold up. How much damage?
Outrage
For-
ensues.
the second hit is 40 points of damage.
Are you okay now?
Okay, I am glad I had some HP because 40 is my hit point maximum.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Lord.
You are so lucky that it was the non-crit first.
Oh.
If it was the
Oh.
crit first, you'd go down and then the second hit would just give you 2 fails. It's ridiculous luck. Alright, that's his turn. And compelled duel
Dang.
fates, by the way.
I wanted to do that because you know David was at full HP and he has shield and yeah, so it's gonna go well.
Eric, it's your turn.
Tomorrow's.
For what it's worth, this guy looks really hurt.
Yeah, is he technically still flanked?
Yeah, he's flanked.
So advantage, right?
Yes, you have advantage.
Oh yeah. Okay, start with
Oh,
third
yeah.
boy. Oh yeah. Okay, wait, okay. That's 12 plus, I think it's 16. Let me double check. Yeah, 16.
Okay. Hits.
And
Wait, sorry. Does not. He's enlarged.
Oh.
Right, that stupid rule of inversion gives them +2 to AC.
How? I don't understand it.
He's beefier. His skin is thicker.
Eric's main
Gotcha.
attack.
He's
Say
That's
a
what?
big boy.
15,
Miss.
and his second attack. No wait, it was with advantage. Fuck, I forgot.
Yeah, roll with advantage.
Yeah.
Oh right, wait. So I have 1 die left on Aiden's attack.
Okay.
That's 4, 17.
Hits. Wait, no, doesn't. 18 is
Oh.
the AC. Sorry, I got
Okay,
really excited
Eric's
for a
main
second.
Attack, second die. Nat 20.
Okay, crit.
Ah. Woof. Sweating balls. Okay. I might as well roll for Eric's second attack.
Mm-hmm.
That's 16, 22.
Yeah, hits.
Okay. So we start with crit with whip.
Start the crit. Yep.
Yep. That's 2 dice, right? Oh wait, I can roll this one. See what it says. That's a 5. I'll double it instead. And that's let's see, 8, 10, 18 damage on my whip attack. And for the sword attack, it's 6.
He's dead.
So a total of 24 damage.
He is dead. Claim your kill.
Woo!
Well, he takes his whip, snares it around his neck, drop kicks him and breaks his snake while the gnome falls and like hangs himself by his own weight.
Dang.
Of course he does. Alright. Yeah, that guy's dead.
Wow.
Alright.
Finally.
Okay,
Damn
and Shay, it is
Can
your
I
turn.
heal Navid, please?
Sure.
Alright. Last spell slot. That's all I got, boys. Here's my last healing.
You wasted it.
That's 10. 10 to Navid.
Okay.
Alright, Navid is up with 10 hit points.
Alright, and I guess bonus action move Hunter's Mark to the only guy that's alive?
Okay.
That's all I got. I guess I can move closer, but I won't. That's fine.
Alright. Raika.
This is going better than I thought it would. So I'm gonna move in front of these two in case he goes away and tries to hurt either of them.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot
Oh,
him
you're
with-
shielding us.
Oh.
He's the only person who hasn't been hit this entire time.
He has. He was literally drop kicked by the first one.
Yeah,
I think that
Raika.
would be. Sorry, I'm the only one that's not been hit.
Aiden hasn't been hit. And Ramos and Shay.
No, Ramos got hit.
Oh, Ramos got hit.
Ramos got hit,
Yeah.
yeah.
I thought recorded.
Saved on the kicking though.
That was Damien.
No, that was me.
17 to hit with mercy, by the way.
Yeah, roll to hit. What'd you roll, sorry?
17 to hit.
1-7, okay. Roll damage.
15 damage.
15 damage. That does, in fact, kill him.
Whoa.
Okay. Where's the 5th one?
There isn't a 5th one.
Out.
Next initiative count. There is a 5th one.
Alright,
Well,
let me
Ramos
clear
is gonna
this.
heal then because he can.
Okay.
Navid is going to sit up and. Well, that was embarrassing.
Benny,
Come
I have a
on.
very, very important question. Yeah, sorry,
One second.
I fully understand why you drink now.
Welcome to the team.
Murder.
I'm
Redcaps. Shitty. Awful.
I'm
Ugh.
completely out of herbs. I used all my healing.
Who had an important question?
Damn.
Yeah, Luke, what was the important question?
Things. Two things. One, we're using that this week or no?
We're using what?
New system.
New
Did we
system.
use it?
Piety.
No.
Oh!
Table.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I have not finished that mainly because of
It's
the
fine.
bit of-
Just making sure.
Sorry, my bad. That's I
sec-
know I'm behind that. Yeah.
In a second. Do these red caps still have the red caps on them?
Okay, so let me use my mouse here. This guy, the one that came in second to last, has slightly it's less red. This guy's cap is dry. It is red, but it is dry. These two seem to have fresh blood. The one on the furthest back and the one on the furthest front.
Looks the reddest.
The reddest is the big one, which actually, now that I talk about it, he's about to go back to being small.
We'll pick up his hat, dip it in his own blood, and then put it on my head. Now.
Mars, what the fuck?
You can in fact add a red cap to your possession, Kimars.
I do see it looks good on you.
Is it,
This is disgusting.
There is a method behind my madness. All right. Now,
I'm pretty sure you watched the method in a
walking
bottle.
around. Well, no, I'm not. Place for alcohol. A time and place for blood dipping, and that's right now.
All right.
Okay, there's
really
Trying
quickly,
to masquerade as one of them, Kimaris.
really
masquerade.
quickly, pause for just a second. I need to disconnect and reconnect because some people are being robotic for me. 1 second.
For me as well.
Yeah,
Oh.
guys, just for a
I
body.
think it's just your connection.
He sounds fine to me though.
What? Okay, maybe Singapore then. Let me try to reconnect.
Oh,
No,
it's
no,
me
guys-
too.
guys don't talk
Everybody leave. Everybody leave.
Yeah. Okay. Everybody
Everybody
reconnect.
leave.
Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum.
The Discord music.
Alright.
All right, Luke, say something.
Hello.
Yeah, that's a lot better.
Much
That is
better.
in fact a lot better.
Fantastic. Yes. So, Kamaris will look to the group with now this wet cap on his head.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, there's method behind my
They
madness.
kind
If a
of look
thing is-
like you, so I think.
Oh,
if
dare
want to
you.
steal that look.
Sassy little bitch. Okay.
Shay will just immediately follow, seeing you with this cap on. She'll just like scramble and grab the cap from the closest one and put it on her head as well.
Yeah. If a Fae sees us wearing the cats of red caps, these crazy psychopathic murdering freaks, then they'll know not to fuck with us.
Point.
Does it actually work?
Or
that
at least
way?
maybe give us a little bit of a leeway.
Aiden, would you
Not
fetch me one?
traditionally. Get one yourself.
I told
On the ground.
Saying you're gonna wear one?
Aiden's grabbing one of the
I'm
red caps
not
for you.
Putting any of those into my head.
I do wanna
Okay.
I do wanna ask a question before we continue. How many people went down in that fight?
Okay, I went
Six,
down,
three.
Odessa
Four.
went down,
I
Navid
did.
went down.
3.
3.
Who's the
okay.
4th?
I
Me,
said I don't.
Flipor,
In the
Navid?
past-
No, Damien didn't go down. It was
No, I
3 of
didn't.
you went
I
down.
got-
Damien got really close to going down. Okay, good to know.
Yeah, speaking of which, I'm gonna cure wounds Damien right now.
I am going to lay on hands myself.
Okay, there we go.
Damien, you get... Oh, God. Why's D&D Beyond not?
I'm gonna use Mending.
Damien,
on
you get
Ramos
8.
till he's full.
Sorry, Riker, could you repeat that?
I'm gonna use Mending on Ramos till he's full.
Gotcha.
I am using 10 points of lay on hands on me.
Okay.
Anybody else need healing?
I think
I'm
Damien's
allowed.
still pretty low.
I have 12.
I cast Cure Wounds on myself and Damien in that case,
Okay.
which is... Where's my 8s? That's 8 HP for you, Damien. And 8 for me.
Jeez, a lot of 8s.
Also, can we loot these guys?
Yeah. Make
The
an
iron
investigation
boots
check.
I have, I don't think there's much.
We
on
all
them.
saw the shimmer, right, DM?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go just check on that because I don't want...
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
gonna
Them to
deal
get
with it.
away.
On that investigation.
I'll also do an investigation check on the one there. Yeah, my
All right, hold on. Odessa's leading the investigation check on the shimmer because she called it first. And Eric is leading investigation check on the bodies. I'm assuming people are helping, so both of you make those checks at advantage.
Investigation?
Yep.
Oh, that's even
Investigation
worse.
At advantage.
Advantage. No.
Okay, I'm gonna guidance
I know.
myself because I can.
Odessa, you can choose between investigation and survival.
That is so bad. What the fuck? Hold on.
All right. Eric, what is your roll? 8.
Yeah.
They have redcaps, iron boots, and sickles.
That's a 14.
Anybody want anything of these?
14. Okay. Let's see.
Should have had one of the rangers do this. I don't know why.
Odessa, you see where someone was standing. It seems to be about humanoid-sized footprints, not much larger than yours. And they seem to be walking back, and then because you recently had more experience with it, you see the distinct signs of a conjuration teleportation spell about 30 feet off to the west. So it looks like they did something, they ran away, hid behind a tree, and then teleported away.
On a whim,
Mm-hmm.
can I cast Locate Object onto Minnie's coin?
Nothing.
Can...
Yes.
Do we see like the armor or the coin or anything, like any traces of anything that come from the portal in the near vicinity?
What do you mean? The portal that you guys were at, you want to see if there's anything near around there?
Yeah, no,
I've got
like
sucked
you
in
know
from
that the
last
armor
session.
and the coin and stuff like flew through. So I was wondering, like, is there dents in the snow or something?
Okay.
Anything
Make
obvious?
a... So that'd be going back to the portal. Make an investigation check.
Assist.
Maybe if we use your eyes? Question mark.
It's a bit... I will let you use perception, but the DC will be higher.
I'll take that.
Okay.
I'll give you guidance.
Okay.
Give you
Oh,
assistance.
nice.
Okay. Advantage
okay.
of guidance.
Okay, wait. Guidance is +4, right?
D4.
Mm-hmm. Plus D4.
To D4, yeah.
Okay. And come on, come on. That's an let's see, 16.
You don't find anything.
Oh.
Actually, hold on. What did I set the DC at?
You didn't know?
No.
Before I just fuck you over, let me check.
Yeah. Let me check really quickly. Make sure that I'm not remembering something wrong, because I feel like this DC is a bit high for something I'm not set like this, especially with how recently it happened. Feywild. There. Feywild. Oh, that's the old session. Session 15. Was
Well,
supposed
this
to
will
be
ask you, Eric, what are you
16.
looking for?
Well, use the items that flew in right before we did. It just seemed natural to seek them
You're
out.
talking about the
At
coin, right?
And
Yeah,
the cloak and the armor.
and the cloak.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, I could cast a spell to locate them if you really
Okay.
wanted to.
You
Right?
you do not find anything. Sorry, DC was high.
But
Question.
do you think it's worth it for us to look for them? I don't know what took them or where they went.
Well, it was just a hunch. It might just have flown right beside us. It might even be in the river.
I don't
Who
think we
knows?
can go in there to get it.
Well, we did go into the portal to find them, so it just makes natural sense to look for them.
Oh, speaking of which, where is the portal still pulling me anywhere?
Yes, actually, and I'm going to point in the direction.
Into the caustic river. Wait,
Naturally.
seriously?
Yeah, as in that's the vague direction you're getting. It's not a it's not like you're a revenant and you know exactly where you're headed. It's just that you kind of feel a pull and the pool is in this. Wait 1 second. Where's my freaking thing? There. This general direction.
Okay. Well, before we go
follow the
on,
river, basically.
we do need some respite. I'm pointing to the camp over here.
No, but there's no fire in the camp, by the way, and the tents are in disarray. This camp hasn't been used since you guys killed fake Davis.
I mean, it's still better than in the
Yeah,
snow.
it's still there, and you can clear it out and use it if you would like it.
I think we all need
There's-
some rest.
Something Kamaris we're doing with the Redcaps.
All right.
Probably he'd be looking at their boots.
Mm-hmm.
How big are they?
Okay, so the one closest to you has, let's say, size 15, and the others all seem to be between sizes 11 and 13.
It's big feet.
Like a set of boots.
Which,
Like a set of Redcap boots. I imagine Kamaris has rather large feet, but
make a... I would say make a dexterity check to see how quickly you can do this.
oh, so there's more to I want to do. Okay, dexterity. What is it? That's plus dex.
I can't hear you.
It costs you a check. Oh, 17. 17.
What? 17?
17.
Okay. You managed to get one of the boots off, and then all four of them wink out of existence.
Miss, I wanted their teeth.
Why?
Dude,
Oh,
they
no,
usually
what
do
kind of-
that?
Oh yeah, okay.
What the
one
fuck was
before
that?
Okay, well, fey fuckery, but when Redcaps kill people, they remove one of their teeth and they place it by the body.
What? But they disappeared though.
And well, fey fuckery. Well, I have their boots, or one boot, or well, one set of boots.
You have one size 13 iron red cap boot.
The one boot, not even a pair.
No, you got one off.
You might as well just
One-
toss it in the river.
I set the DC at 18 because just before you asked me, I was gonna say that they were disappearing. So this like right as it's happening, you got 17, and I was gonna say you got none, but I was like, I felt bad. I was like, no, you get one.
You get to like two. But I'll like Kamaros will put it in his bag. I'll get someone else to make me another one.
We might
I'll
find
find-
more with the same size feet.
Yeah, I wanted their teeth. That upsets me. Oh well. All right then. He goes over to the camp and sits down.
All right. So
Is there anything in the tents that we can that's
no,
useful?
doesn't seem to be. You do see like some grooves in the like under the tent. There's not a lot of snow. There's only one tent that is still like sort of intact. The others have kind of flown over, but it's not hard to get them back into acceptable shape. Under the one tent that was still intact, you do see some grooves in the ground where it looks like something was dragged, but there's nothing of note in any of these tents.
Ominous. Okay.
Yeah, and for what it's worth, you don't even need to roll. These marks are old. Like, it's probably from the last time you were here.
Alright, so out of game, does everyone want to take a short rest or?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, please. That's
A short
Okay.
rest would
Are
be
you guys
nice.
taking a short
Uh,
or a long rest?
Sure.
I think short's a better option here.
The thing is, if we stay, remember, the longer we stay in the Fae, the longer outside happens.
Does it work that way or is it random?
No, well, it is technically random,
Kind
but
of.
there's a general usually. So depending on how long you are, it can vary. So like
If
anywhere
it's just a
between 1 and
day,
8
that
hours.
tends to be parallel, but past that, it gets weird.
So like if you spend anywhere from like about a minute to 8 hours in the Fae, it could be anywhere from a few days to maximum about a month. If you spend more than 8 hours, up to maybe 24 hours into a full day, it could be a couple of months, couple of weeks. And then if you spend multiple days or weeks in the Fae, it could be anywhere from a few months, even a few years.
That's not good.
That gives me
The
a lot of
Kamaris,
fun.
actually, guys, you guys probably talking about, oh, maybe we should take a camp, and Kamaris be like, oh. The longer we stay here, the longer outside is gonna happen, and it's not 1-to-1. It's like 1-to-10.
Fair enough,
think.
fair enough. We'll
I'm
just
an
hold on.
archmage.
We'll patch up who we've got, and Shay will start like trying to bandage wounds and stuff. We'll just patch up real quick, and we'll move on.
Yeah. Okay. I feel it might be important, as the only one that seems to have some kind of knowledge of the Fae, to educate you even just a little bit about what we as a group might encounter. All right?
Right.
Of course, we appreciate that.
Oh boy.
Go
Okay.
on, I guess.
So, we encountered one of the few Faes that directly want to try and murder us. Those are Redcaps. They do weird things. They want your blood.
Oh, they don't all want to murder everybody.
No. Well, most Fae don't want to murder you. Most Fae just want to mentally break you.
Oh, okay.
The thing with Redcaps is that they aren't traditionally associated with any of the courts. Now, the courts are like the big groups of Fae that
Courts
usually
don't
rule this
exist in
place.
Granada.
Cool, thank you.
Yeah, sorry. Keep going.
Yeah, no, thank you. So they usually are on their lonesome. They usually solitary people, so to have them go in a group like that is unusual.
There seems
Usually
to be
solitary.
a fifth person who escaped. We
Maybe
found
it
the
was the one
tracks.
orchestrated. Yeah.
Seems to be a mage of some kind. Spellcaster.
Okay. Next up, when we eventually do meet other Fae that won't try and murder us, they're going to be tricksy. Couple of things. One, never eat anything they offer you unless you have covered it in salt.
Uh,
Right.
No.
And Shay just like looks around in their environment with there's no salt. Like just
Mhm. Two, don't drink nothing. Doesn't matter what it is, don't drink it, or else you'll be forever like you won't be able to survive without it.
So
And you'll go crazy.
while you guys are having this short rest and Kimaris is speaking,
Wait, are we short resting or?
yeah, everybody can
That was
mark
the
off a short
plan.
rest.
Okay.
Everyone can mark off a short rest at this time. Odessa, with your passive perception that's relatively high, and also your draw towards that section of the waterfall, you can't help but look at it every now and then, and you do notice that at a certain point, that when the river melts right where the waterfall is, you do see that it splits right down the center, about wide enough for just a single person to pass through in a single file, and you swear you see a cave behind the waterfall.
The caustic acid waterfall.
Yeah.
Oh god. Okay.
Yep. Everybody can take a short rest, and actually, I think this is a perfect time to take a short break, because we are going for a bit of a longer session, so we're going to have 2 breaks. So we'll take a first break here, just a short, like 10-minute-ish break, and we should be right back in a bit.
cool.
All right.
Just to clarify,
And welcome back. We are back from our break. Let me move us back over to.
In level 5.
I'm actually going to put us on the world map for this because we are now in a Feywild. Okay. So you guys remember what the previous map looked like. You guys are at the camp. Really quickly, for those in the audience, we just leveled up to level 5 after hitting all milestones. So everybody is level 5 after that short rest. And we're going to pick back up where we left off with Navid approaching Odessa.
Yeah, he's just like walking up and could we talk for a moment, like a bit further away?
Oh, of course. I can't see the map, so I guess assume we just go off a bit into the woods.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right, so this might seem kind of out of the blue, but I've been thinking about your little god issue, and I just wanted to ask, how exactly do you feel? Do you feel like there's no connection at all? Is it replaced? Or...
Well, I have a very specific method with which I use to commune with my god, and since whatever entity it is has been interfering in it, I haven't been able to use it. So I suppose its connection has been severed somehow. And this other
Right.
entity is making contact with me through my dreams. Why do you ask?
Right. Nothing, just curiosity. I just wanted
Is this
to...
of personal interest to you?
Let's stay with that. I just wanted to... I thought I would offer some advice if you wanted to, about being... Well... About being... kind of ignored by your god, but I'd seen that's not the case, apparently.
Well, advice is always welcome.
Well, yes, it is.
What would you advise?
Just... Gods aren't really... They don't seem to really truly care about us. We are just like puppets to them, for fun. I'm just wanted to say that... Well, if you... God... It turns out that your god has abandoned you, I just wanted to say that... this is... It doesn't make you worse of a person.
Well, I appreciate it, Navid, but unfortunately, if Asuran has abandoned me, that means that I deserved it somehow.
I don't think so. Gods are moody like us, they have their mood swings. But in their case, their mood swings usually cause death and destruction.
Let's agree to disagree, I suppose. By the way, Navid, didn't you get a scroll from the Piper some time ago? Did you get around to reading it?
I been first trying to tell if it's fully safe. But now's not the time to open it.
Who knows, it might be something useful.
I don't believe that it will be of any use here.
He seems rather apologetic about the non-consensual stripping.
Oh, shut up. You're not going to leave me with this, right?
With what?
You're not going to forget that anytime soon, right?
Do you want me to forget it?
I know you won't.
Well, thank you anyway. It's nice of you.
Don't mention it. And I mean it. when he walks back.
So, as you walk back, Odessa, you again do see this opening. I haven't chatted with anyone yet over the short rest, but you again do see that as the river melts down this waterfall, it splits just barely. A person can definitely make it through if you are quick enough. Because of the nature of the waterfall, the opening doesn't stay open for more than 3 to 4 seconds. So
No,
it's
but
gonna
when
be a
it's
bit
open, it's
limiting.
liquid, right? So how can you run
It's
in?
liquid on two sides. As in, like, the liquid splits, and there's a gap in the liquid for one person to run through.
But the bottom of the waterfall is liquid or frozen?
It's like it flows. So, like, let's say you're standing at the bottom of the waterfall and it's solid. It starts liquid at the top of the waterfall, liquid, 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 and then it opens up, and then you got 3 to 4 seconds, you would guess, to run in before your feet, where your feet are, would turn to liquid as well. So it seems like it's a very
So the pull
short
is
window.
pulling me in there.
Yeah, you definitely feel
Definitely?
directed in. Yeah, you're pretty sure. Like you try to like move around. It's not going up. It's not going further back. It's going in there.
Okay, once everyone's done with their short rest, I'm just gonna say to everyone, so I think I have some bad news.
What's wrong?
Do you remember this acid river that Shay almost wanted me to go into last time?
Please don't say it's actually where we need to go.
Yeah, take a look at the waterfall. You see for a split second where there's a gap.
Do I?
Yeah, it's fairly easy to see. Every now and then it opens up for 3, maybe 4 seconds.
Oh dear.
Hmm.
And you've got to go
Actually,
in there when it's... Wait. I think I might have something. I don't know if I can quite cast it yet, but I might be able to
Yes.
do something.
Thinking of a smarter way to, other than just running for it.
I mean, I could turn into a big black lizard and run through it.
Yeah, I can get
That's
myself in there,
nice.
no problem.
I'm not sure if I can quite cast it, but I think I have seen it done by some of the other quirks where a spell will actually let them walk right on top of liquids. I know the motions, and I'm pretty sure I've got the words down. So forgive me if I don't quite get this right the first time. I've never casted it before, not even sure if I can.
This isn't
Well,
normal liquid, though, I believe. This is...
what are you trying to do, Flakor?
What was it called? Water walk. Yes, that's it. Water walk. Apparently, any sort of liquid can be walked right over if you have it.
I don't think it's the walking over is the problem. It's the being drenched in acid.
Yes, but would you rather swim through it or just run through a quick waterfall?
Well, water walk would save us the trouble of caring about what's under our feet and just worry about running through the gap.
Fair
Would
enough.
be helpful.
Definitely sounds less painful.
True.
However, the question is, do you have water walk prepared?
Would I be able to since I just leveled up is the question.
Say what, sorry?
Because 5th level is what gave me access to 3rd level spell slots.
Yeah, but what spells did you pick when you leveled up? Like at your short rest, what were the spells that you prepared for 3rd level? Did you
I quite
prepare
literally
any?
only had one open, and I did actually pick Water Walk. The ones that I immediately learned are the usual Vampiric Touch and Revivify, but I don't have any gemstones, so Revivify is useless.
Okay, fair enough. So you do have the one slot for water walk then? Then
Yes.
yeah, you can certainly try.
How many people can you cast this on?
Up to 10.
Oh, dang.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Take
Water walk
fire.
is a good spell.
Everybody gathered near me. You need to be close for it.
Are we really doing this?
Okay. Here goes.
Well, should we get something to like cover us as we go through?
This.
Yeah,
What?
so water walk is cast on everyone. There's no roll required for that. All of you, including Aiden and Remos, all have water walk applied for the duration of the spell. Now,
Nifty.
water walk only allows you to not fall into the river, but it's still a waterfall. Or a
Yes,
acid
we
fall.
know that. We know that.
Okay, just putting that out there.
Just better than nothing is all that we're going off of.
It is significantly better than nothing, and it does reduce the DC.
Yeah.
Alright.
Is there a thing with like fey trees? Like, can we cut them down, or is that a no-no?
I'm pretty sure that's a big no-no.
I don't think I've known, but can Kamara roll to see if he knows anything about trees in the Fae, whether or not you should cut them down or not?
Sure.
I just don't think it's a good idea either way.
Yeah, well, I've got advantage because of Fae. Thank
Well, I
Christ.
have no issue with chopping them down. They've never fought me before,
15.
for sure.
15. You
Well-
can't think of any specific reason. That's probably not a good idea.
If you
The
want
thing is-
some wood, oh sorry, yeah.
Yeah, we have the logs here.
Just you just don't. That might be a Fae's 17th favorite tree. And if you do that, and if you do that, then he'll have a blood, vendetta against us.
Alright, fair enough.
Would you be able to use these logs we have at the camp? I assume I don't know if the map is accurate, but I know there were like some log benches.
There are some logs, yeah.
Oh, good.
What do you
I don't
need
know.
it for, Riker?
Thinking of making something that we could hold above us that would hit the water away, so we didn't get like
It's
you know,
acid.
acided.
Well, do we have
Yeah, but
anything
it would be
that's?
like a
It's
blocker.
smart.
We could use the cloth from the tents. Just in case we get hit, it will stave off the acid at least a little bit,
I
right?
don't know that the cloth will quite do it. I think more like
No.
solid wood is what he was thinking about.
Yeah, something that's thicker.
Yeah.
I meant the cloth to be more of a last resort.
Yeah.
I think it's
Sure.
possible to run through the gap if we get the timing right, but in case
Does-
that fails, the cloth will be some protection.
Right.
It doesn't
Well, I
seem
mean,
difficult. You just run in where the gap is.
Yeah, but if
Maybe
you
not for
fail,
you.
What do you mean if you
Ah.
fail? You just run in.
yeah. Honestly, the more we talk about this, the more I'm just considering just running straight through. Just gotta do it,
Let's try Riker's idea first. Can we?
All right.
What are we doing?
The log is heavy, so who is carrying it?
Well, I was thinking of
Buff wizard.
Buff
You want me to do it?
Beefy
Okay.
Beefy boys.
well, I mean, I have carpenter's tools. If I could
Oh yeah, you
make
can
it
shape it.
easier.
Yeah.
That would take a significant amount of time, but you can certainly try.
And we don't want to spend significant amount of time in the Fae.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. We're getting out of here as fast as we can.
Honestly, like, why don't me and Damien, he can Misty Step, I can Acid Lizard. We go in, see if it's worth all the rest of us going in. And if it is, then cool, then we'll just everyone hop in
But
one by
it's
one and we'll
not-
do the risk.
It's not for you to judge. It's Odessa's heart that's pulling her there. You
Oh,
could go in
yeah.
there and see a blank room, and it wouldn't mean shit to you.
Ah, that's
It's-
right.
Yeah.
In that case, why don't Damien and Odessa go and see if it's worth it?
Well, how is Odessa gonna get in?
Ah,
I'll
shit, you're
run.
right. She can't turn to a black lizard.
Okay. How about
She
this?
said it's just
Two of our
running
stronger
in.
How about this? Two of our stronger party members hold up the log on each side, and everybody else tries to run in underneath.
How's the other one gonna get in? The log.
Okay, here's an idea. We get this log, and we hold it over the gap, and when it freezes, the log
Mhm.
should be stuck.
Why would it
That
freeze?
should
It
because
freezes.
the lake
oh,
freezes,
but
and then
the-
the log would
it-
get stuck.
Have we seen it freeze in midair? Question mark.
The DM
Yeah,
said that when it
the-
freezes, the gap is closed. So
When it
if we put
freezes,
an
the gap is
obstruction
closed.
there,
Yeah, it would give us.
Oh.
In theory, give us at least a couple extra seconds to get in
Yeah.
there.
that is actually a
Unless
bright
we
idea.
could just be crushed with the log.
Well, it's someone holding the log, even if it's frozen.
That is actually not a bad
Very
idea.
clever. Very clever.
See, I have my moments.
How much time do you have on Waterwalk?
How much what?
Yeah,
Waterwalk
how
lasts
long
for
does
an
water-
entire hour.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're fine.
We're fine.
Yes, when you're not defiling churches, you're quite useful to us, yes.
Right, I'd say
Ha! I'm
Damien.
especially useful in that situation.
All right.
Only
If you
churches
do
is a
anything to the Raven
specialty.
Queen, I'm evoking your kneecap privileges, just like the Redcaps would have.
Oh.
Oh yeah, probably should have mentioned I defiled your church specifically. Whoops.
It wasn't the Raven Queen side.
No,
It
no,
was
yeah,
Moradin
it was
side.
Moradin.
No, sorry. It was the dwarf one.
Oh my god!
I was going to say, for a moment there, you swear to God, Fukuo's eyes went matte black as she stared at you with deadly intent.
Kamaris is looking at you with a smug smirk. Like he knows
No.
what he did.
Not the tiefling wars again.
The
And
tiefling
again,
wars.
please, no. You're all sassy. We don't have to fight for the sassiest, I promise.
Yes, we do.
Okay, so with that discussion out of the way, Odessa, since this is your charge, what is happening?
If we're going with the log idea, I think Damien can Misty step in and hold the other end that somebody else, some other
Yeah.
strong person's gonna pass to him.
Yes.
I
Kamaris,
can
try
do
offer.
that.
I did take Arcane Recovery just to have the second level spell slot to cast Misty Step.
Alright.
Yeah,
you sure you
so-
want to waste it here?
Damien, you're
I
Misty
did
stepping
it
in.
specifically for this.
Oh, alright.
Damien, you're gonna
Huh.
Misty step in?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like 20
Alright.
red caps in there. Just
Yeah. As
Fireball.
the waterfall melts and becomes liquid, and then the opening opens for a second, Damien, you look behind you, you do in fact see that cave entrance that Odessa was talking about, and bonus action, you're in there. And it as it closes again, Damien, move to whispers.
oh no!
Guys.
Yeah, this is a expected. God damn it. Do I need
So-
to cast Fireball already?
No, you're fine. As you get in there, Damien, for a second you're standing behind this acid waterfall. As it freezes, you see the light coming in. It's iridescent. It radiates this room that you're in, a blue glow. And you turn around and you immediately see that it's a dead end. And as you see it's a dead end, you turn around again to look back towards the frozen acid, and it's gone. And now you're standing in a round chamber with a large round table. We'll get back to you in a bit. Let's go back up.
Sake. God damn
That
it.
was quick.
Alright. So, you guys see Damien go in, and then it freezes. What are the rest of you doing?
Kamaris
Yell at him.
grab- Well, Kamaris
Yeah,
is
I'm
grabbing
yelling
a
at
log.
him. You can grab it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Kamaris is grabbing a log, waiting for like the thing to freeze, and then push through, waiting for Damien to grab it, so that we
Okay.
have like a two-way support.
As you grab the log and you push it through this waterfall, it immediately just starts melting into butter against the acid.
Oh.
You have
Fuck
to
it,
time
Kamaris
it
goes Black
correctly,
Dragon, runs in.
Kamaris. Oh
No,
my
no.
gosh, no.
like just touching the acid melts it into butter.
Oh, cool. So it's
Oh.
yeah, but we're waiting just like at the very last second before it freezes, shoves it in so that when it does freeze, there will be like a gap.
You shove it in. Roll a
Mhm.
strength check to see how far in you can shove it.
Okay, I am strong.
True.
18.
Okay. You managed to get it in like more than halfway through the length of the log, and then it freezes, right? The waterfall freezes, but it does not leave an opening. Instead, it freezes solid. Even the bottom of the log is fully encased.
Ah, shite.
And then from
Damn
the
it.
outside, you guys see this log just get sucked in behind
Oh, what
this
the
wall
fuck?
of ice, disappears. Damien, roll a deck save.
Oh,
What happened?
natural 20.
Okay,
Oh,
you
good.
you just barely hear the sound of the conjuration. Then now you're pretty sure you know what it is, and you just dodge out of the way as this log comes careening out from behind you, almost hitting you in the head.
Okay.
This was a
All right,
normal
we're
kid.
gonna
The
pause
moment there's a
David
gap-
there.
Okay.
All right, and then the gap opens up again.
Immediately, Kamaris would jump through.
All right, you jump through.
He's curious now.
We'll get to you in a second, Kimaris. You jump through and it freezes, and it's about to open again in a few seconds.
You know what?
I'm
I
gonna
think I could
yell, "Are you
teleport
alright
Wait, hold on,
there,
hold
I'm
on.
not sure.
Kimaris is in Black Dragon form, right?
Correct.
Okay, then I'm not gonna have you roll. All right. Kimaris, we'll get to you in a second. I'll tell you what happens in a second.
Neato.
Don't like this.
I
You
mean,
know
I guess
what?
at this point, Shay is just looking at Odessa because she's ready to jump in, but she's gonna.
I'm
Have
just
the option
yelling
for-
at them. Like, are you alright in there? Is anyone answering?
No
Do we hear
response.
that? No.
I don't.
Scrolling
think
through my
normal.
asset features.
Okay, I'm getting ready to jump in next round.
I'm getting ready to jump in. All right, roll a dexterity saving throw for me as you try
I
to
guidance
jump in.
myself before that. I should
Okay.
have said that. No, wait, guidance doesn't work. Dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw just before you jump in.
Might as well still got into yourself just in case.
18.
18. All right, you go through without taking damage. I'll tell you what happens in a bit. Who's going after Odessa?
Shay.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Roll your dexterity saving throw, Shay.
I don't have a good feeling about it. Yeah, that was really bad. I was right.
Hmm?
But I have a good plus. 11.
11. All right, you take
Oh.
11 points of acid damage as you go through, but you do manage to make it through.
Ouch. Okay.
Who's going
I'll
after
go
Shay?
next.
Okay, Riker,
Me.
roll a dex save.
I'll hold absorb. Well, it's a reaction, so I can just use it.
Yeah,
Alright, I got a 17.
17. All right, you're fine. You get through, Riker. Ramos is going after you. Roll a dex save for him.
Uh-oh.
No, not the dog.
Not the
Not
metal
the,
dog.
not the metal. Yeah, not the metal doggo.
It's
Hmm?
like
He does
4.
have mending.
4.
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
Well, 5, technically.
Okay, 11 points of acid damage for the dog.
Oh.
All right, and then next, I believe Flukor said next, right?
Yeah.
All right, roll a dex save.
Save. 3.
3. You take. What's that? That's 13 points of acid damage. But you managed to make it through. And then between Navid and Eric, who's going last?
I can go
What
last.
if it's a
Okay.
really small room behind that?
Well, I guess then we're gonna die.
Ah. Aiden, would you mind going first?
Okay, roll a dex save for Aiden. Actually, you don't need to.
Oh,
Aiden
no.
can fly and he's fast. He goes in without an issue.
Nice.
All right, and then roll a dex save for yourself, Eric.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
That's a 5 with a nat 1.
It's a 5 with a nat 1. Nat 1. I'm gonna roll an
Oh.
extra die for the nat 1.
No.
17 points of acid damage to you.
Ouch.
Alright, and then finally Navid.
I'm glad we short rested.
Navid is gonna miss this step in.
Okay, you Misty step in.
Navid also has Misty Step. Great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really quickly, Flukor, roll a dex save for me.
13.
Dex save for Navid.
1-3?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Let me see. Okay, so I'll describe again starting from Damien because I already whispered to him. So Damien went in, right, with his Misty Step. He looks around and he realizes immediately that it's a dead end. As the acid freezes over, the light kind of shines through this iridescent blue-green kind of glow, and he sees that this cave is completely dead. Turns around to look back towards the frozen acid, finds himself not there anymore, instead in this large round circular chamber with a round table. Describe the table in a second. Few seconds later, a log flies out of fucking nowhere, almost hits Damien back of the head, goes careening off to the other side of the room. After which, Kimaris pops into existence. You find yourself here again. Odessa pops and almost like leaps into Kimaris, but they manage to dodge each other. Shay, you come in and you are facing the wrong direction. You're facing the wall. Riker,
of course.
you come in. Riker, roll a dex save for me.
Oh man. Uh, 10.
So Riker comes in facing the right way, sees everybody, realizes he's just been teleported, and then you almost get run over by Remos as he just runs into you like half-assed, and then Flukor pops into the empty space that Remos and Riker were just in, but then you get hit in the head by Odin, who just flew through the portal. So Aiden comes in, hits Flukor in the back of the head, and while Flukor is stunned, Eric comes in, almost landing in Flukor's arms, and then finally, Navit, you Misty Step in, and then like you just happen to time it such that your Misty Step takes you into the portal just at the right time it activates, so you kind of like in your teleport get yanked away, and you have motion stick on your knees and hands on the ground.
Oh gosh.
Yep, you guys are in a round room with a single chandelier of these few candles at the very top. This large round table, center of this room. You don't see any doors, any exits, any entrances in this large stone room. What would you like to do?
Well,
Does it look like a
isn't-
sacrificial slab, or what is it?
Make a investigation check. Anyway, yeah, sorry. Damien, what were you saying?
I was just gonna say, who the fuck threw a log at me?
Well, couldn't say.
This is
Roll
not
insight on that.
Sure.
exactly a cave,
I
as
tried the
one
log
would
idea, but
expect.
then it just got pulled right in. I have no idea what happened.
Damien,
okay,
you don't need you roll insight. You knew that Kimaris was gonna send the log to you. That was the plan.
Okay,
Fair enough.
can I use Divine Sense?
Sure. You sense a fae nearby.
Ah,
gonna
shit.
try
Okay,
to
okay.
Who'd have thought?
Okay,
I can
immediately.
sense Fae.
Oh, you
Amazing.
can't
I
sense
can
fae?
Right.
sense Fae.
You cannot?
Divine Sense can
Fae,
can
fiend,
detect
undead.
celestial, fiend, undead, desecrated, and consecrated places.
Oh, okay. No, you sense
What?
nothing then. Yeah, I think it changes depending on paladin. All right. Yeah. You,
Oh,
Okay,
Yeah.
still, very quickly, come on, said, alright, if we see a Fae, don't tell them your true name. Last piece of advice I'm gonna give you, because something's gonna happen.
But I mean, I like to know your true name.
Ah, fuck.
All right. Before
Please
we
tell
get
me
to
it's
that,
coming from the table. Please tell me it's
it
the table
is.
that's
It is
talking
coming
to
from the
us.
table.
Yes!
Odessa, this round table. With your investigation check, what was it?
I didn't even tell you it was 12.
12. Okay. So you notice that around the table there are no chairs, but what you do notice is kind of like the wheel of a ship, the handles on a ship. There are these handles. In total, there are 8 of them positioned around this table, and it seems like it could rotate. And at the very top of the table, the wood, you notice that the grain of the wood is kind of in an odd shape, and you can't quite tell what it is until Kimara says this, and then 2 eyes open, wooden eyes, and a wooden mouth opens, and it begins to speak. But I would really like to know your true name. I mean,
Oh, fuck that
don't
shit.
you want to be
No.
friends?
Oh, God. No.
Table talking to
The table rotates, and
Are we
not
sure
by
that
nickname,
this
so.
acid wasn't exactly, you know?
Yeah, sure,
Wow.
because I didn't get hit by it. By the way.
the table rotates, and the chin, quote unquote chin, that is the bottom, faces towards Damien. Ah, you were the first to come down here in, well, a long time. I'm not quite sure how long it's been outside. Has it been centuries? Has it been millennia? Ooh, who knows? Hi, what's your name? What's your true name?
DM, where's the pool
So-
pulling towards?
The pool? It's not anywhere right now.
Yeah, that's what Shay was gonna ask also. She was gonna
GPS is
say,
broken!
So, Odessa, is this where we need to be?
Your name's Odessa. Nice to meet you.
Okay, first names are fine.
Oh,
Give us a
fuck.
glass, Shay!
Don't say your
Give it
whole
your
name.
full name. Don't give it your full
Kimaris,
name.
that is my whole name.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, hello, Kimaris.
No, it's not. You're princess.
It's
What?
too late.
I'm playing Fey mind games, yo. Play with me.
Okay.
Please do. We need
Right.
the help.
Okay. Hello, hello, table. How are you?
Oh, you can call me Spin.
Hello, Spin. How are you?
Spin.
Hello.
Spin.
I'm great. It's nice to have company for the first time in a very long time. You are Kimaris, yes? You are Odessa. What are the rest of your names?
Wait. How does she know Kimaris?
You said
Because
Kimaris.
you said my
Kamaris.
name, Kamaris.
Yeah, it was
Who's-
it was
Oh,
a
fuck,
tower.
no!
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a set where just Odessa and then Tamar.
Anyone who has a a first and a last name, you should be fine.
Yeah. I
But
don't have one because I was a
Odessa?
fucking orphan, I guess.
Yeah.
If you have a title, that also counts, but it's iffy in that compartment.
Hold on.
Also, who was the one who threw a log at me?
The waterfall
What
Yeah,
waterfall?
that's
or
fair.
acid fall.
Oh, that one. Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
Acid
it's
fall did it.
sentient. I didn't know it was sentient.
yeah. His name's
We just
Bob.
wanted to get here
Interesting fella.
safely.
You learn new things every day.
And it threw a log at you.
Ah, well, you know, these things happen. You can make it up with it later, yeah?
What,
going to
what is
fucking
your
murder it all.
what is your thing? Your existence? What are you trying to do?
Why do I need to be trying to do anything?
I'm not saying you do. Just most people
So you're
do.
saying your life is meaningless?
That's a bit.
Is yours not?
Hold on, you don't have to try to do something. Well, hold on. It's what? Shay just gets.
No, I'm just saying, if he doesn't have a purpose, he's disposable.
I'm
Isn't
gonna
that
say-
right? And I'm
We're all
looking
disposable.
at.
I'm gonna say with his response to Navid's question, I
Mhm.
already like this table.
I like this table too.
Sassy table.
Sassy.
Debatable.
Are there chairs?
Debatable.
Well, then, and then he kind of like spins around a
table.
few times.
Oh gosh.
Why are you here?
Oh, why are you here?
Look at Odessa.
Well, I mean, I can't really move, can I? I mean, I can spin.
Do you have a purpose or not?
Do you need one?
Do you know anything about gods?
I don't like them.
Same.
Right.
Respectable.
Well, if
Shay
Each
just
their
looks
own.
at Odessa.
if I had a purpose, I guess you could say I am a. Well, I mean, what's the purpose of a steering wheel?
It steers.
To steer something.
Kidding?
I guess that might be my purpose. Also, why are you calling me table? I do not look like a table. I'm not that fat.
Sorry,
I don't
Spin.
think
Sorry.
tables have fat on them, but I might be incorrect.
Maybe I need to hit the gym.
Sorry.
We came down here looking for something.
Oh, what? A treasure hunt. I love treasure hunts, Odessa.
Sorry. We don't know exactly what.
Right, then.
You're
Is
looking
it
for a
something
treasure
we
hunt and
should
you don't know what your
call-
treasure is. You think I'm a fool?
Oh boy.
Yes.
I am.
Stop it! Shut the fuck up.
Is there perhaps
I am absolutely a
mess-
fool.
Shay just like is boxing out Nafit at this point. Is the name perhaps a name that we could call you if you're not a table? What should we
Spin.
call you?
Spin.
I already said it. You said
That's
spin.
it. Just spit. All right.
Spin.
It really saddens my heart to see the hard of hearing.
Oh, I love
Oh.
this. Spin. I just want to say, if anything happens, I respect your candid attitude. You are the most optimistic steering wheel. Whatever you are, I love you. You're great.
Fuck you too.
Oh, how dare you, you fucking bitch. My opinion of you has drastically changed.
So, hold on. Spin, you said you're a steering wheel of some sort?
Well, I mean, look at me. What the else fuck am I?
What do you steer then?
I'm not entirely sure. You, I think.
Huh?
Oh,
Huh?
How do you do
I'm
that?
just
That
saying
sounds
the
quite
question is the
interesting.
wheel of
Like
fate.
this!
Oh my God.
Epic spinning, bro.
I see that, but it doesn't seem that we're going anywhere.
Spin.
Oh.
I think you're just spinning yourself, mate.
I don't.
You see for
do
a
I
moment the
have
eyes
to-
open wider and he realizes like that he's the one that's spinning.
No.
Oh my.
I got the table.
Shay's just shrugging, looking at Odessa. She got
Sorry,
nothing.
Spin, do you have any idea how we can get out of here?
Question: can I roll something if I know what this is?
Okay, sure.
Wait a minute,
Roll
can
what?
I? Fate,
yeah.
knowledge, history, arcana. What am I rolling?
Wait, I'm thinking.
I'm so confused.
Religion.
Religion. Okay.
Oh, it's a god. God of fucking
19.
steering wheels.
19. Fairly sure
19
it's a
with advantage.
cursed fate.
The god of steering wheel.
You're fairly sure that it's a fae that's been cursed.
I lean into
Oh.
I
Odessa.
did not take remove curse.
Yeah, I lean into Odessa. That right there is a cursed fae.
What does that mean?
It means that he was at one point a normal fae, then pissed someone off, and then got turned into a table/steering wheel.
Why are we
Come on, it's like as Shay leans in and she starts to whisper.
Why are we
Is it-
whispering?
Is it bad if I do a mind link with the Fae? Will it fuck my mind?
Most
I
probably.
want to fuck your mind. I want to fuck your mind. He starts spinning.
Hey,
Whoa there.
Ben, please don't.
Have a private
Consent.
conversation here.
I think I have my answer.
Consent, Spin. Decency, come on.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to do it
Um,
without her consent. And besides, she's the one who's going to be touching my mind. Or am I touching your mind? Who's touching who?
If Shay reaches out to touch this table steering wheel spinning thing, what happens? What does it feel like? Does it feel
Make
like
a wisdom
wood
saving
or
throw.
okay?
I
I have advantage, but that has literally never helped me before. So that was natural one. Let's see if I don't get another natural one. Okay. That's still bad. That's a 9.
Just barely. It is
Damn it!
taxing. It is taxing on you. It's not particularly hard, but it is taxing.
Okay.
Take 3 points of psychic damage, which you are resistant to, so it goes on 1.
Cool.
But
But what do I feel when I touch it?
right, so it is in fact a sentience. It works like any of the sentience, but you do feel a disconnect. Like it's not
Huh.
physically in the same space as you would think, based on how the connection is working. Like the table seems to be more of a conduit, or I
Huh.
guess a steering wheel. I guess in this case.
Guess exactly what he's been saying the whole time is what you find
Mhm.
out. Interesting.
Question: does he look like a table or does he look like a steering wheel? Need to confirm this now.
He
Or
looks
is he
like a
just saying it's a
steering
steering
wheel, except that in the
Okay.
center there is a face, and it's
Right, okay.
flat. Like so, it's facing up. So you it's like anybody would mistake it for a
Steering
table
wheel
the
in a
first time
table
they come in.
position.
Yeah, it's in a
Mhm.
table position, but anybody would mistake it for a table the first time they come in. But it's definitely a steering wheel.
Okay, hey, Spin.
Yes.
I'm gonna ask you a question.
Okay.
How'd you get here?
Oh, that's a tough one. That was a long time ago. Long time ago. Long time ago. Long time ago. A long time ago. And he starts spinning like backwards. I was walking through the woods and I saw make a persuasion check.
Persuasion. I'm a charismatic boy, so hopefully this
Yes.
doesn't go wrong.
Do it.
No, not bad. What's my persuasion? I don't think I have proficiency in persuasion. +4, so 18.
18.
18.
Someone being bullied and well, see, normally I don't care, but I felt like caring this time, so I said, "Hey, don't bully that guy." And I ended up getting bullied as well, and they stuck me in here.
Aha. Who was they?
I don't know. They weren't here. They were
Stuck
here
you.
and not here. It was weird.
Aha.
Hmm.
Right. Do you remember not being a wheel?
Yes.
Aha. Now, I'm gonna lean over to the whole group again, so he can't hear. Can we uncurse him, or is that something we can't do?
I did not prepare that spell today.
Shite.
Why are we whispering? I can hear everything in this room.
I'll lean over to Spin and I'll whisper to him. Because we're trying to say things that we don't want you to hear, Spin.
Oh, it's not gonna work.
I didn't think so, so whatever. So hey, Spin.
You said you steer us, right? Where can you steer us to?
Well, I can steer you there, and then he points his chin towards the direction where you guys just came in. But that requires a price. Or I can steer you there, and then he points in the exact opposite direction. But that requires a bigger price.
What price would that be?
I don't know.
Really?
Now, is this like a money thing, or is this like a you're gonna take an aspect of me kind of thing?
The one that was being bullied is there, and I don't
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I think roll a flat charisma check, Mars. Actually, no, Odessa. Odessa, roll a flat charisma because you're the one who asked this the start of this
I'm
question.
not charismatic.
Not good. Not good.
Oh,
good.
19.
Oh, okay. He takes a while to think, but it seems like your probing, the way that you phrased the question, your probing has kind of allowed Spin to like go back further in the memories and kind of think back a bit further back and with a bit more clarity. I think I am a door? I don't know. Or maybe I'm the key to a door. Or I'm the lock. I might be the lock. I think I'm the lock. I'm a lock. I'm a lock to a door. I'm a lock to a door. Start spinning.
That doesn't answer my question though.
I'm a lock to two doors. There is a door there. He points back in the direction you came. And there is a door there. He points in the direction that is opposite from where you came. And I think I can unlock either one of those doors, but not both at the same time. But I don't know how to unlock either.
Well, I don't quite know how you work, frankly. I don't think shoving your body into the door is quite the answer, so I'm not sure what else is. Looks at Kamaris.
Right, well, the thing is, there's Fae and then there's curses. I don't know curses.
Oh, fuck.
Well,
I know Fae. Do I know Fae curses?
Can I
Fae
go
curses.
up to the
Odessa?
Can I go up to the steering wheel and say, could you try your best to remember? And I'm gonna touch it to try and guidance it.
What's your passive perception?
16?
16. Okay. You go ahead and you're about to cast guidance and you touch, and where your finger lands, you feel a groove.
A groove?
Yeah.
A groove?
You lift your
What?
finger and there is a small inscription on the edge of the steering wheel just along the edge of one of the handles.
What does it say?
Do you speak Sylvan?
I know someone who does.
I do!
Yeah, so I'll
The
see
reason
that
why
and
I
be like,
made that
"That's-
list.
Alright.
This language, I can't tell what it is.
Well, Eric has always been great in previous times looking at it. Eric, you want to take a look?
Well,
Sylvan.
Sylvan. Okay. Eric, you look.
And Shay will look with him as well.
There are on the 8 different spokes, right? On the wood, closer to Spin's main body, you see starting from the top of Spin's head, the Sylvan numbers for 0 to 7. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7.
Huh.
7 numbers.
How common would that be to see numbers in Sylvan? Is that like a regular?
I mean, there are numbers in every
thing?
language, but Sylvan uses a
Yeah.
base. Sylvan uses a base 7 counting system, so it makes sense.
Cool. Okay.
Numbers. Any other writing on this thing?
No.
Can I like check underneath it?
Make an investigation check, Odessa.
I'll be polite. This is a thing, you know. Don't look underneath the skirt if he's not wanting to.
That tickles.
Consent, Odessa.
I thought
Sorry, I'm sorry.
I thought we weren't touching each other. That tickles.
I'm not touching you. I'm just looking.
Investigation is very
22.
much 22. Okay.
Capital massage.
On the very bottom, there is in fact a small paragraph that is inscribed onto the central section. It is in Sylvan as well.
Did you know that someone's written something on you? Down there?
I mean, I had tattoos when I was alive, but none of them were text.
None of them are what?
Shame.
None of them were
Text.
text.
Eric, could you take a look at that? Point to the thing.
Good chick.
This
Okay.
is quite strange, I have to say.
Yes.
I've never seen anything like it.
It says.
Okay, so 1 second. I need to pull this up. This is in my Shrib notes. Shit.
Swear to God, if this was a fucking riddle.
It is.
It's
gonna
it's
be.
the
Oh,
it's,
God.
it should be a riddle. It's the
A
fate.
riddle that only your dumbest people can solve.
Or Google.
Okay.
Man, I need to come back and uncurse this thing now. I can't.
What'd you
1
say?
second.
You were cutting out for me, Humble.
I have to
You
come
have
back
to
and
come back
uncurse
and-
this thing. It's my fucking duty. And what do I do?
Yeah, yeah. got you. Fuck.
Why didn't I prepare this?
1 second. Where did I save this?
I feel that really hard.
I feel that as well.
Trying to find your shit is the worst.
Yeah, it really is, isn't it?
Yep. So,
Sorry,
Fate
guys. Just
table.
give me a second.
No, take your time.
It's fine.
what's the deal with a fate table? Is it a table or
Find
is it
out.
a fate?
5 minutes.
There we go,
and
there we
find
go.
these notes.
There we go.
Also, I'd like to note that Millie sent me a message saying she's never wanted to be in this game more than right now.
Of course, naturally.
Okay.
Ah, that just sucks.
All right. Are you guys ready for this?
No.
Let's do it.
All right.
I don't think we are, but I mean.
This is.
Hold on. Wait, I need to pull up my notes.
Okay. Go ahead and take them. All right.
I need to type this out.
Okay.
He who walked as one split in two. He who walked as one split in two.
Good.
Blessings from the moon.
Is this a separate line or is this the same line?
What? No, it's a separate line. Blessings from the moon, cursed at noon. For what form he lieth in now. That time goes up but never down.
Fuck, my pen just died.
I think I figured it out actually. We had the dial with the numbers. If we turn the die dial clockwise, upwards, and turn it to noon. Something should happen.
Well,
But there's
I hope
seven.
Where it's up
seven.
and
Well, you used the clock or the numbering system works differently in Sylvan.
Really quickly though, I want Odessa and Fulcor to make religion checks.
okay.
Religion? Alright.
Mhm.
14.
That was almost net. But... 18.
18? Okay. 14. Odessa, you're not entirely sure. Sorry, Flucor, you're not entirely sure about certain things. The part about noon kind of gets you. Odessa, you do know that he who walked as one split in two is a common story told in circles of those that worship Asuran, that there was once a sage who was split of two minds, and then eventually he found blessing at night when he went out to pursue his own justice, and then the next day at noon he was cursed by the townsfolk and he was incarcerated.
How long ago is this? Is it like a folk tale or?
This is a folk tale, yeah.
Wasn't that the lizard people? It's splitting in two.
Sorry, you're really soft, Dennis.
Oh. Hello?
Yeah.
If I know from my homeland where the marshes are, we have lizard people, and they believe in a god that's split in two. It might be that.
Which god is that? Well,
I
don't
not
think
very...
that's it.
It's a long shot.
this does jog my memory. It sounds like a story
Well, what do you think,
told
Fukor?
to children in Piranhas.
The only part that sounds familiar is the blessings by moon and cursed by noon.
Odessa, what do you remember of the story?
Yes, there is a folk tale of a sage who was split of two minds. What does that mean, DM? Like, does it-
Okay. Here. Okay,
Schizophrenia?
so here. You know what? I will just say the story. So a long time ago in this village, there was a sage. He had an apprentice. His apprentice was fairly sharp, but he was of crass social skills. He would not be able to get along with people very well. So one day when the leader of the town had his daughter helping up with some of the duties around town, as she normally would, this sage's apprentice was in town looking for supplies so that he could go back to the sage's residence and cook. But what happened was that the daughter noticed him and gave a cursory greeting. Sage's apprentice, being not very socially apt, kind of felt awkward and slighted her, not by saying anything rude to her, but by simply not responding, turning, walking away, leaving her feeling embarrassed, leaving her feeling, well, like she'd just been blue-balled, effectively. But this happened more than once. It happened twice, thrice, 4 times, and one of the days her father noticed. Her father felt anger. How dare a mere peasant, a mere learned man who has no standing whatsoever disrespect his daughter, when what he saw was that the daughter was being nice to her. So the next time the sage's apprentice came into town, he captured the boy and whipped him in broad daylight at noon in front of all the townsfolk. At the end of that day, the sage's apprentice crawled back, bleeding from his back, completely sore, all the way back to the sage's doorstep. The sage saw his apprentice, heard his story, and with the dying breath the apprentice died in the sage's arms. Sage was split of 2 minds. For one, the sage had reclused himself from society, and he figured that whatever justice was going to be handled should be handled by the legal procedures. Of course, people had definitely seen this person do this. People would not be very happy with the noble person, and maybe that would go and the sage himself could show mercy. But on the other hand, the sage was furious. Why shouldn't he be the one to take revenge? Why shouldn't he be the one to ensure that justice was delivered? So he decided to head down into the town. But it wasn't exactly very welcome, especially not after his apprentice had just been murdered. So instead, he snuck in at night. Under the blessing of the moon, the sage went up to this nobleman's house, snuck into his house, but thought that harming the nobleman would be too simple. A message had to be sent. Punishment had to fit the crime. So instead, he kidnapped the nobleman's daughter, brought her out into a public forum. Not public in the eyes of villagers, because he knew that he was never going to be able to do that, but public amongst his friends, Fae, in the forest surrounding this village. And he whipped her as many times as his apprentice was whipped. And then he left her to then crawl the same distance that his apprentice had to crawl back to his hut. 77 leagues. And she crawled all the way back to this village. And it was early morning. The nobleman was distraught looking for his daughter, found her near the city, near the village well, bleeding out. She told a story and passed her dying breath in this man's arms. Justice had been delivered, equal justice, in fact. But that was not enough. The nobleman was furious. He sent a party of men to grab the sage, and grab him they did. They managed to actually have him back in the village by noontime. By noontime, in the presence of the gods, the nobleman took up his greatsword and cleaved the sage right down the center from his top, the crown of his head, down to his groin, and he was cleaved in two. That's the folktale.
Question, is this told in like a positive light by Asuran's followers?
Usually what it is it is a story to warn of, like, if you are delivering justice, you try to do it in a way that leaves as little retribution coming your way as possible. Like, the sage technically did the right thing, but he failed to...
We're not supposed to target innocents, though.
Yeah, so that's why the whole rule of we no longer target someone who is not involved with it. A long time ago, they did used to have very ironic justice. The rule behind not targeting innocents, as far as you know, isn't because innocents shouldn't be punished, but because it's inconvenient to do so. At least, like, in some cases you might have had suspicions, but that's what it is.
Isn't because innocents shouldn't be punished?
Yeah. At least you've never heard that being said. It is assumed in some cases and implied in others, but that's never been said outright.
Okay. I assume I tell the party this.
Yep, you tell the party the story.
I'd like to note that I feel extremely called out by the beginning description of that apprentice.
Question.
Yes.
Is it ever explicitly stated how many times both the apprentice and the daughter were whipped?
How many times both the apprentice and the daughter were what?
Whipped.
Whipped? No.
77.
No,
That's
77
77 leagues of crawling.
Yeah, 77 leagues of crawling.
And there are 7 notches on this wheel, or 7 rungs.
So okay, so
there's
Sylvan
8.
is a base...
0 to 7 is the
There
number.
are 8
Zeros,
notches.
zeros.
There's 0 to 7, and Sylvan is a base 7 counting system.
Well, why don't you just turn it round 7 and 7 then maybe?
Well, the first two lines clearly refer to this folktale, at least I think so. But the second two...
What the fuck kind of childhood have you all had that you've heard this story?
Oh, this is one of the tamer ones.
I grew up with
It
a necromancer.
It really
That's nothing.
is.
Sorry, Base 8. I fucked up. My math is fucked up. It's base
That's
8
fine.
counting system. Yeah.
That's fine. Shay just looks over everybody as they fucking just start talking about how garbage their childhood was. As they all just start rambling.
I had a great childhood.
Yeah, I had a great childhood, but I was raised by demons, devils, and a necromancer. So, you know.
Right.
Raised by a vengeful clergyman. Same thing.
A hobo in a forest.
I spent like 10 years in an orphanage, a year on my own, and then another decade with father, and then I traveled for some time and spent the last 4 years at the church you found me at.
Alright, Damien, go!
Weren't we supposed
Family
to do
time.
something?
Yeah, no.
Damien, go!
Yes,
No, I'm
Anyway,
fine.
back to the thing. One man, two.
Well, I mean, you all met my parents. Basically, it was Bravin. That's where I came from. Don't really know about the rest of y'all.
Why are we having this conversation?
I don't know.
Why are we having any conversation? What's happening?
You guys are
It's
supposed to
magic.
be figuring out how to...
No, that's just our party.
You guys are supposed to be figuring out how to unlock the door.
Right, yeah.
Time goes up, but never down.
Yeah. Hey, Spin, do you remember your childhood? Hey, Spin, you remember your childhood?
I don't,
God,
no.
we're getting way off topic.
But I just want to say, Odessa, that was a fucked up story.
I just did.
That's carved into you.
All
Or
right.
at least the
Not
idea of
literally.
the story.
Yeah,
Not
not
literally, but, like,
literally. Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
literally, but like, you know, like the rhyme or something.
So I heard Flukor doing math in the background. What is happening?
Well, I'm trying to figure out maybe the riddle's talking a bit more brutally of where we're supposed to position the wheel, because one man split in two, so that's 1, 2, and then blessing by moon would be if it's 0 to 7 on it, then and it would put it at 6, 5, I want to say, or perhaps 6, and then encapsulated by noon would be probably 3 or 4.
Damien, no, actually no, Riker.
And then just keep
you,
spinning it.
as an artificer, make a intelligence check.
Will do, Wells. That is a 20.
You've seen combination locks before. This looks like one.
Oh. Is there a marking as to where the combination locks have a arrow to where the number is supposed to be?
No, but Spin did point out that there appear to be two doors. There's one where you guys came in and one where there's the opposite of where you guys came in.
What does this line mean? Time goes up but never down?
Well, maybe it only goes counterclockwise, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It's
like,
0
can't
to
go
7.
back.
Clockwise
Or
up
0,
and
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it can only go round.
7.
There's
Stop
no
at 7.
eight.
Setting.
0 to
7.
7. 0 to 7.
0 to 7. Jesus Christ,
God,
guy.
0 to 7.
Everyone stop.
Oh,
Everybody
yeah.
stop talking. Let Guy be.
Yeah, well, maybe it's that you can't go back. You can only go forward and then let it reset. Some full rotations.
That makes sense.
Well, the only numbers we've been given are 1 to noon, which can be seen as half of
12?
the total. Well, we can't do 12. It could be, we could do 1, 2, 1, 2, or it could mean halfway through.
So.
And also, there's the 77 in the story.
So what are you guys gonna
1,
do?
2.
Just that we asked
6,
the whipping. Did we
4?
get a number for the whipping?
No. You didn't get a number for the whipping. The only thing that you
Okay.
got is that to return to wherever they were going from, they had to crawl 77 leagues.
So it's maybe 7777 or just 77.
77
Or
leagues,
77 could be
but
the
you
combination
guys
from going
have
back.
to keep in mind that it's a base 8 counting system.
I don't know what that means.
That means base 8 means basically
It means 1 0 is 8. It's not 10. So it goes
Yeah.
1. It goes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8 is counted as 1 0. You don't write 8. 8, 9 don't exist.
What the?
Yeah.
So we can do 12. Then 12 will be.
So 12 would be 1 5. Oh, sorry, 1 4. 12 would be 1 4.
I'll take your word for it.
Mm-hmm.
It's confusing me.
Yeah.
So what are you guys doing?
Honestly, I noticed.
What?
Subtitle
No, it's Riker. Riker and Damien would be able to figure it out. So I'm gonna fast forward a bit here. What combination are you guys using, or what code are you guys trying to use?
Do you want to try 1 to 12 first?
1, 2, 12.
Odessa.
Yeah,
Or
'cause
12.
that's what's written down. 1 man split in 2, and then we have noon, which is 12.
Blessing from the moon cursed at noon, though, so...
Well, the moon is a very unspecific thing. The moon is out all night. That's a very long range.
I say 12 is a good way to start, see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay, before that,
ultimately, it's up to Odessa, so, you know.
Why is it up to me?
Well, this
Well-
is, you know,
I mean, if Odessa can't figure it out, then we're just stuck here. Odessa can decide which way we want to go.
yeah.
I'm fine
I
with that.
assume the opposite direction.
So you want to continue in? All right.
Spin. Can we spin you? You alright with that?
I prefer to spin myself, but sure, I'll let you, Odessa.
Okay, maybe we'll tell. Oh,
All right. I'm gonna tell Odessa. Let's do 1 to 12 first.
All right.
Let's try
And which direction are you guys using as the marker? Forward or backward?
forward.
Okay, so you're using forward, and you're doing 1 2 12. So it's 1 2 1 4.
15. 15 or 14.
14 because 1
1,
0
2,
is
1, 4,
8.
yeah.
Yeah. All right.
And we're spinning it one direction only, right?
Yes, because that seems to be what the last line implies.
Okay, so you're only spinning it. Well, actually, it would be it would be clockwise. It would be clockwise.
Clockwise.
All right.
Clockwise up.
All right. So clockwise is up. You guys, Spinny kind of like prepares themselves by spinning a few times, just very aggressively. He's like,
I got that out of my system. You can go now.
and like Odessa, you bring him to 1, and then clockwise just 1 notch to 2, and then clockwise a whole bunch to the 1, and then clockwise all the way to the 4, and for that last 3 little turns, you feel a lot of resistance. A lot. Make a strength check.
Oof. No, should have gone for this.
I'm tempted to assist. Am I allowed to?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
You can
I'll
take a-
assist.
Big fat +0 to that one. I rolled a 3.
You can advantage because of the assist.
Advantage because I'm assisting. I'll see you struggling and I'll come help.
That's a 7.
God damn it.
7. It's not
You
quite
try.
budging, but there are 8 handles.
Oh, right.
Oh.
That's help.
Everybody,
yes.
join in.
All right, yeah. Grab
All right,
grab
let's
hand, everybody.
let's reset.
Well, you don't you don't need to.
Well, no, we don't need
reset.
to. It's still holding in place.
Yeah.
Oh,
All at once, or is there some order?
I mean, we're just trying to push it so that the.
When you're trying to push it.
All
so-
at once?
Or-
Alright then. And Shay will just go to 1.
Here.
Ready to pull.
Well, I mean it's push, but
Oh, push.
you
she can pull it if she wants.
don't
Just the
don't
one
need
thing together.
you don't
Pushing
need
will be easier.
you
it
don't
has the label on it that says pull, and she's just like, I'll push it. Just the opposite of whatever's going on.
you don't
Like,
need
you know.
everybody. With just 2 or 3 more people, you actually get enough strength to push it into place. And just as the spoke with 4 lines up with the quote-unquote forward entrance, you guys hear this message. And you guys see the stone wall behind you open up into an archway, and torches begin lighting down the length of it. And that's where we're going to take a short break.
Oh yeah,
Just in time for her thing.
just in time for dinner. Hell
All right. So, like I said, we are having a slightly longer session today. So it's been we're 3 hours in right now. So we're gonna take a short break, say about 5 to 10 minutes, and then we'll be back, and then we'll continue with the last segment of today. Sounds good?
Awesome.
All right. I'll see you guys.
How
in a
long's the
minute.
break? Sorry.
We'll say 15 minutes. So,
Okay.
yeah, exactly 15 minutes from now. All right. See you guys in a bit. And welcome back from the end of our break. So,
Yeah.
party, this door slides open. Spin goes, that's never done that before. It's never done that before. You. Very special. And the door opens up. You guys see this long hallway extending ad infinitum. And it is lit up on both sides by these small torches about 5 feet apart. 15 feet apart intervals. Alternating left and right.
Can we see to the end of this hallway?
You cannot.
I would say Divine Sense, but it's kind of useless in the Feywild. Now that I think of it.
Yeah.
And I can't
Well,
use
Morris,
divination spells.
You lead the way.
DM, do I sense the thing again? Sorry.
Yes, you do. It is heading forward now.
Alright, great. Yeah, Kimaris, you're saying?
No, I'll lead the way if everyone fucking Damien wants me to die. Sure.
Kimaris,
Is your
reconnect.
compass like moving? It was here, but is it somewhere else now?
One second, really quickly. Kimaris, I need you to reconnect.
Yeah.
Alright, there we go. Also, to clarify about your quote-unquote compass, Odessa, it was non-existent while you guys were in this room, but the moment that the door opened up, you felt it again moving forward.
Right. Shay was asking me, yes, I feel it again in that direction.
Well, alright then, let's go.
Spin, thank you for your help. I will come back for you if I can. Do my best. Can help you right now, but
It's fine.
He spins.
alright.
This is what he does in his free time.
Not much to
Nothing
do.
else you can do.
It's a giant combination lock. It's not much you can do. Alright.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll go.
Alright. You guys hit forward.
Where's my shit list? I've lost my shit list. Oh, here it is.
Shit list?
Yeah, Odessa keeps a shit list. Anyway,
Oh yeah.
as you step into this hallway, it is a bit of a long walk. I would, however, like to know marching order. You can walk 2 by 2.
Odessa will go
I-
first, I guess.
Okay.
I was gonna say I vote
Yes.
for Kamaris and Eric in the front. Actually, two tanky ones.
He's
I have
gonna
17
try to be-
HP.
James
That's
is
more
gonna
of a
try to be
you
next to
problem.
Odessa, so she'll go wherever
Oh,
Odessa
I
is.
think
Uh,
Navid's gonna go last to
57, I'm fine.
just protect.
Okay, so
Do you want us to just put our tokens on the map, like how we're going, or?
really quickly, yes, put your tokens on the map. So from what I've heard, Shay and Odessa are together no matter where Odessa is. Navid wants to be closer to the back, and people are saying that Kimaris and Eric should be towards the front.
It's like a riddle.
Yeah, the freaking boat and
Oh God, is my token going to
Damien, girls are big.
Alright, I need to fix.
Why is the record just all the way to the right?
Thank you. Thank you.
the sad corner.
Alright. So I guess we're at the front. So
Your
everybody
mama's so
get
fat,
behind
her
us.
ass
Okay,
is
let's
so
go to the top.
Can we decide where the front and
Yeah,
the back are
right. We're
gonna
the front. We're the front. Odessa
Front.
and Shay are the front. We are on Remos currently.
Are we?
Yeah.
Kamaris is stepping on Aiden.
Aiden's falling over, come on.
Align yourselves with the arrow.
Oh, okay.
We just got started.
Oh my God! So over here
There we
is
go.
the front. Over here is the back. Jesus Christ!
No. It's already been established. We're going up this way. The 2,800 is the front. Odessa. Oh, they're already moving.
What's
moving
happening?
me?
Whatever.
What's happening?
This is so
Oh, so
confusing.
we're going east.
Yeah, this is the front.
Yes,
Okay.
that's
I
right.
like that Aiden is the biggest
God,
one now.
when we leave the fair, we're gonna be a different continent. God damn it.
Perhaps.
We'll see
No.
about that, alright?
All right, enough with
I'm
the arrows.
very worried about the fact that we had to align.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
All right,
have a
we're
marching
set.
order.
Actually, no. This is here. Correct. Okay.
We're set. We're set.
Enough with the arrows. Enough with the arrows. All right. So, as you guys are walking along this hallway, again, every 15 foot or so, alternating, there is a torch on the left and the right. However, after about 5 to 10 minutes of walking, Odessa and Shay, you notice that there comes up a section in front of you where there are no more torches. In fact, it almost seems like there is a barrier between the last torch that you can see and just 5 foot ahead of that seems to be a sheet of immense total darkness.
Does it feel any different when Shay like reaches forwards or steps forward and puts her hand into it?
She's
Is it like
always touching things.
that's what she does?
It
Is it more
feel
drafty
different.
in that area, or
No,
is
does
it
not.
like?
It does not feel
Okay.
more drafty. Nothing like
Can
that.
I try casting light on my shield and seeing if that passes through it?
No. Magical light does not seem to penetrate this darkness.
Can Eric try the echolocation thing again?
Wait, what?
What?
Yeah, like
The
you
what
ran
now?
his.
What?
Yeah, he did it in Momora. He
Oh.
he took his sword and just rammed it to the
Oh.
ground and just looked for the echo.
Yeah, okay, sure. You can try that.
Bonk.
Echo doesn't return.
Bonk.
The echo doesn't return from in front of you.
Oh.
That was
This is.
not.
Check along the walls.
So
Oh,
this
no.
is where we're supposed to go.
Can we do like a Arcana check or something to see what this is?
That's
can I,
magical
like,
darkness. You don't need to roll an Arcana check for that.
Yeah.
It's magical darkness.
Assume people with dark vision can't see through this
Nope.
darkness,
Even
right?
with dark vision, you can't see through.
I think so.
Can I check along the walls to see if there's anything?
Can
I
anybody
mean, there are
dispel
torches
magic?
along the walls.
I think this is above our pay grade.
Paid?
Y'all getting paid?
It's getting paid.
Technically,
Oh, not by me.
I'm out. Sorry. I thought I was getting paid this whole time.
We gotta go.
I hate to
So
say
the-
it, but I think this is a leap of faith situation.
More like
Don't
stepping
have
of faith.
any
but
faith
yeah.
left.
Why would you hate to say it? You were the most faithful bound, she says, looking at Flakora and Odessa, that I know of.
Don't know
What?
about that.
Isn't
Months
it-
to regrow
is
my
faith-
horns after my last step of faith.
Is faith bad? She's now just like piecing these together. What?
Well,
Well,
depends.
We don't
Oh.
mind it. It just usually tends to hurt in the end.
Usually.
alright, let me just go first, and if something happens to me,
Well, there must be.
oh, you know what to do. I'll walk
there
into
must
the
be-
thing.
No, oh gosh.
roll a wisdom saving throw.
Ugh.
Oh, fuck. What have been rolling like shit? 9.
9. You take
Yeah.
one step in, and you immediately lose your bearing.
Oh god.
You do not know which way you just stepped. You find yourself confused as to whether or not you've turned from your step in. You have one round to choose what you want to do. What are you going to do?
Do I feel the
Odessa?
pull from the thing?
You still feel the pull, but it is confused. You are unsure of the direction, but you are sure that it's pulling you in a direction. But every time that you turn your head, you haven't turned your body yet. But every time that you turn your head, the direction seems to be changing, and you're not entirely sure.
Okay, I know what to do when you get lost. You stop moving, and I call out to Shay.
The party hears nothing.
Oh.
Great tits.
Well, but what do we still see her fine, right?
No, you do
No,
not. She
stop
passed
it.
through
In
the
the
veil of
middle of the
darkness.
darkness.
Just walk
Yeah,
through a blackout
It's a veil of magical darkness.
Okay, before any of us go further,
We should try each other. together.
Rope, yes. Yes.
Great minds.
Alright, Kimaros pulls out 50 feet of hempen rope and begins tying everyone together.
Easy enough. You are all
Not
tied
bad.
up.
Mate.
See, Navid, a rope is good to have.
Okay.
Sorry, can you
Okay.
repeat that? You get off from.
Eric said,
You said,
"See, Navid, a
Navid?
rope is good to have."
A rope is good to have.
Okay.
Call back.
You guys all tie each other up. It's fairly easy to do. Odessa, what are you doing?
I'm staying put.
You're staying put. Okay. So you have all tied yourselves up. You no longer see Odessa. What are you doing?
I mean, Shay wants to immediately
Yeah.
move into it.
Okay.
All tied together and we're stepping forward.
All tied together. You move into it. Shay, you move into it. Almost immediately lose your bearing. First, maybe like you save your first save and you're like you're fine, but then a couple steps in, it's done. You have no idea where you're going. Kimaris, a few steps in, you bump into someone right in front of you. Odessa, somebody bumps into behind you.
Who's there?
Oh,
Odessa,
Oh.
is this
I'll begin like
really
feeling the air,
creepy?
like touching.
By the way, you cannot
Is this where we're supposed to
hear
go?
each
Shay's
other.
just looking in every
You
direction.
guys you guys cannot hear each other, so you guys can
Okay,
say
so I'm
whatever
gonna
you
be like roping this guy. Like,
And
can I
same
tell
with
from the...
Kimaris.
Make
I mean,
a-
Kimaris is very unique.
make a actually Odessa, you don't need to make an intelligence check. It's fucking Kimaris. Yeah. You feel the horn and you're
Feel
like,
the
"Yeah,
horn, and like,
yes,
oh,
it's
yeah,
Kimaris."
yeah.
He's grabbing my horn.
So Kimaris Kimaris
Given
make
that-
an intelligence check.
Oh damn.
I'm not I mean, I got a 12. Not terribly stupid.
Better than Shay.
13.
Okay, it's Odessa.
Yeah,
I guess you can like feel my armor or something. I don't know.
this madness can. I think Shay's reaction would just be to grab Odessa and go back.
But you don't know, right?
Oh,
You
yeah,
can't
no,
see and you can't
you-
hear anything.
Yeah, you went forward.
Yeah,
you can't
that's
see
why I'm
Kimaris.
wondering. Like, how
Kimaris
can I
is-
try to find her? Is
No,
my
no, no.
question.
Well,
Kimaris is-
Shay,
Kimaris
we'll get
grabbed
to you in
her.
a second. Yeah, because Kimaris walked directly into Odessa because Odessa was standing still. Shay,
So
you were
Kimaris-
off to the side.
So Kimaris will essentially grab his hempen rope. He
Mhm.
will like grab Odessa's hand
Mm-hmm.
and like use the rope to her. Knows what's happening, and then he's gonna begin tying it around her waist.
Okay. Alright. Easy enough to do. In the darkness, though, I want you to roll a dexterity check to see how well you do it in the dark.
Okay.
I'll help him if I
Not
can
by
sense
light.
what he's doing.
Sure, you can do it with advantage.
Thank you. That's funny.
Okay, that's good enough.
Wow.
Yeah. It's fully tied.
Okay.
You pull on it,
I'm
and
sorry.
you're fairly sure that
Save
Odessa
yourself.
is fully tied to you.
This is not a very wide
I'm
corridor,
I'm
right?
gonna
Can
keep-
we feel the walls at all?
Okay, first, really quickly, Shay, you wanted to feel for Odessa. Roll an investigation check as you flail your
Oh,
arms
boy.
looking around for Odessa.
quickly just.
Alright.
I want to know. Kimaris is keeping a hand on Odessa's shoulder the entire time.
Okay. Okay.
That's a solid 2.
I saw it too. You almost smack Odessa in the face, but you do actually find her. She's right next
Oh,
to you.
nice.
Actually, no. You actually do smack Odessa right in the face. Odessa, you
No.
get slapped out of nowhere from your
Oh.
right side.
Oh no.
I would say you'd heal her flailing around, but you can't, so you just get slapped.
I just
Found her. All right.
Okay.
I would like to grab her and
Mhm.
move in a reverse motion.
Well, here's the thing, Shay. You don't know what reverse is.
Oh fuck.
okay. I'm grabbing Shay and Kimaris. I'm going towards where the pool is, as best
Well-
as I can tell.
Okay, I want you to roll a wisdom check for me, Odessa, to try and isolate this pull.
It's a check.
Yeah,
What?
check. Wisdom check.
Can I guidance myself on it?
Sure.
Yeah, I feel like you'd be giving yourself all the hope you can at this point.
18.
18?
Yeah.
You find yourself moving in a certain direction, pulling Kimar straight, and by extension the rest of the party, who are now all in darkness, all blind and deaf, and you bonk your head against one of the walls.
Oh, fuck. Mm-hmm.
But then you put your hands up on the wall, and then the wall kind of gives you a grounding moment, and you use that to focus your mind for a second, and you turn your head to the left. Right now, Odessa, before you move, you are fairly sure that if you move towards your left, it is heading towards your goal, and moving towards the right is out of the darkness back into the light. What would you like to do?
I will take Kimar's and Shay's hands and put them on the wall as well.
Okay. And once you guys touch the wall, you also feel immediately grounded.
Oh,
Then I will start moving to the direction that the pool is, not back where we came.
Left. Okay, so Kimaris and Shay, and actually, you know what? Everybody, you guys are still completely blind, completely deaf. You're calling out, no one's hearing. You don't hear anything in this darkness. It is terrifying, but you can feel what you assume is Odessa moving in a forward direction.
Damn it! I wanted to use Mind Link, but they have to see me. Fuck. That sucks. You have to be able. I mean, to respond, you have to be able to see me. I guess I could still send messages.
Yeah, you can tell everybody what's going on.
One way. Yeah, I can still do one way.
Do you have to see them in order to establish the mind link?
Reading.
Because earlier you established the mind link.
But that's kind of a waste. I feel like.
Earlier you established the mind link with spin.
Oh.
Wait,
did she actually? I thought she.
No,
Yeah,
wait,
she
no,
did.
no. I just inquired about it. I didn't decide to do that though.
Well, I mean, but you asked what it would feel like. That requires like reaching out with your mind link. Like you.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, do you need to see somebody to form a mind link, or
You
can you do it
use
without
action.
seeing?
Give that creature the ability to speak telepathy for an hour. To use this ability, the creature must be able to see you. Yeah, so I think I can one-way speak to them, but if they can't see me, they can't talk back.
All right. So
That's
yeah, if that's the case, then you probably will be able to what do you call it? What's the name for this thing? You'll be able to telepathically
Mind link?
speak. Yeah, mind link.
She said it like 5 times.
Hey,
no, actually,
Maya?
Unfortunately, yeah, you can. Mind link says you can speak telepathically to any creature you can see within 50 feet of you, so you cannot.
Literally, the first line is you can see.
Yeah, I also just found that. Yeah, so unfortunately, you cannot.
Yeah.
But it says it's not the first line.
It is.
though.
Look in your features.
Literally, go
When
look
you're
at the
using
couch.
Mind Link to speak telepathically to a creature, you can use your action to give that creature the ability to speak telepathically with you
Maya,
for
that is
1 hour.
Yeah, but that is
Hold
when
on.
you're speaking telepathically to a creature. If you look at your features and traits, to speak telepathically to a creature, you need to see it. So if you look at Adventures in Granada, and you look at that is from your character sheet. If you look at features and traits, that snip that I just posted, that's from your character sheet.
Cool.
Oh.
Yeah. So
The one I
like,
saw online didn't have that part.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably
Whatever, though.
because Kalashar used to be UA, so there was some changes in there.
That sucks.
Yep. So unfortunately, Mind Link doesn't work in here. Even if you established it earlier, even with the established
It
Mind
would
Link,
no longer be. Yeah, it would no longer be
as in
available,
it
yeah.
exists, but you can't use it unless you're seeing them.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So in that case, here's what's going to happen as you guys are moving forward. I need everybody to roll me a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No! No!
It's never recorded.
no.
24.
20 for Mars.
Okay.
19 for Damien.
Okay.
10.
I lost my d20.
10.
Eric is gonna be completely.
Is that
No,
is
it's
that
not on the floor and I can find it.
is that a natural 0 if you lose your d20?
Wait,
So.
It's
That
not
was a
defined.
natural 1.
wait, I'm crawling on the floor.
Oh no.
You
Alright.
rolled a nat 1 on your dex check in real life.
I have more dice. But...
All right, hold on.
Funny you talk about not once.
Oh, no.
That one? Oh no.
That's a big oof. All right. From the
Big
top.
oof.
Okay, wait, I'll
Shay, or
roll
was
my other
your
die.
wisdom save?
Awesome.
Oh, wait, it is.
Amazingly, this is the second time I've been saved from a natural 1 because I have advantage on wisdom. So that's
Dual
a
mind.
19.
Dual mind is good. Okay, good. Odessa?
Not dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Rika?
10.
10. Navid?
I found.
Not 1 up to 6.
Okay, Navid, roll 2d100 for me, and
No!
tell me those results. Riker, roll a d100 for me.
2d100.
Yeah, so Navid, you
Madness.
roll 2d100 for me. Riker, roll a d100. Kimaris, what's your wisdom save?
Dirty 20.
Okay, Eric?
I found my die, and it's
Mhm.
not 2.
Well, re-roll it on your table.
No. I found it and I rolled it.
Oh, okay.
Oh no!
Roll 2 d100 for me.
No.
Damien, what's your wisdom save?
19.
Okay, Eric, roll for Aiden as well for wisdom save. And Fluko, what's your wisdom save?
Oh my gosh.
Do you
Fluko,
ask something?
I said it earlier. 24.
24. Got it. Okay.
Yes, you have to roll for Aiden.
Yeah.
What about
is-
Ramos?
He doesn't have a
let's
mind.
see.
Oh.
Alright, Riker, you rolled a 41.
I did.
What?
Okay.
Give me that madness.
Alright, wait.
Oh, no.
Okay,
You better
Navid,
start thinking my toes here.
what were your two d100s?
33 and 18.
Okay, we're going with it. Hold on. I don't remember which one of those is worse.
This is fine.
We're going with the 33 on that one. Eric, what is your wisdom save? Sorry, what is Aiden's wisdom save?
I typed it in chat.
Okay. And what is your d100 rolls?
Oh wait, Aiden got a wisdom save too.
Yeah, Aiden is a wisdom save.
Oh okay. Wait, I'll have to
You got a 5. Your
roll
d100 roll is a 5.
Yeah, and that's 12 on her.
12? Yeah, safe.
On her?
Him.
Him,
It.
yeah. It.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Alright.
It's really hard to tell the gender of birds, by the way. Anyway,
I know.
okay. Rika, you find yourself terrified of the dark, and you want to do anything you can to get out of it as quickly as possible. And that is your current predicament. We'll get to Navid in a bit, because that one's interesting.
Oh no.
Eric,
Oh god.
you take 1 second. I need a. Where is it? There. Okay. Oh, that's not that bad. You take 4 points of psychic. That's kind of underwhelming. You take 4 points of psychic damage. That's it. Oh,
I'm bloody.
I rolled.
Oh no, Eric!
Wait, are you actually
God.
bloody?
He
I have 13
is!
HP.
Yeah, well, that could have been much worse, by the way. It was 2d12. Alright, anyway.
Can Shay
Imagine doing that.
fumble around and understand like who's who at least? Because obviously no one can speak, so they can't hear the voices. But can she feel them?
We'll get to that in a second, because you can't fumble
Okay.
too far back because of the ropes and like the way that you guys are in. But I'll let you roll to see like if you recognize the people right around you.
Okay.
All right, and then for Navid, I also need you to roll a charisma saving throw.
Ah.
Oh, here we go.
I am terrified to roll this. It's another
Sure.
nat one.
No.
It's a big upsie.
are baned until your next long rest.
No.
What?
Your god hates you so much.
There is no god.
Oh god.
Oh my gosh.
You're baned until your next long rest.
The fucking ass.
You know what? I'll just bless you, and then that will cancel out the bane.
There you go. Use
Optimistic of
positive
you.
god power against negative god power.
All right. So,
Wait,
yeah.
did you find him?
Say what?
No, how would you find Navid with the bless?
Well, not
Talking about
now.
what-
No,
Get out of
not now. I mean, like,
That was a
Oh,
joke.
yeah.
I don't even know anything's happening right now.
Okay. Really quickly, let's see. What is that? What time do we start, by the way?
Huh?
10.
It wasn't really 10
Oh.
minutes. It was
Yeah, it was
about
like
10:35.
10:35.
10:40. 10:40
12, 1, 2. Okay.
9.
ish.
Okay.
Like
Try to go for like
9:42.
a bit. Yeah. Okay. Sure. I think we can do what I've planned today. Okay. Excellent. All right. So, as you guys continue down this hallway, Riker, what are you gonna do?
All right. So
Wait,
I'm
really
still...
quickly before we start, Shay, roll your roll an intelligence check. You're bumping into people around you. Roll an intelligence check. I'll
Gosh.
tell you who you recognize.
It's intelligence. Okay. Alright.
Well, you
I
won't have
got
any
that
problem
too.
with the tieflings. Everybody else is.
Yeah, just straight intelligence doesn't feel right. Like I know my boys. Like
I
like
know.
I roll a 2 and like I touch scales and I'm like I don't know what that is. Like how does that play out?
It's not about skill. So I'll explain it in a second. The DC
Sure,
is
sure.
low, but what did you roll?
Let me see what my plus is for. Oh, nothing. Good, 2.
Okay, 2. All right. So you kind of bump around and you feel 2 people behind you. You're pretty sure that they're both male, but the thing is that with your panic,
You went feel for boobs, so you didn't feel anything.
no. As in like just based on like there's only Fulcor and Odessa. You're fairly sure it's neither one of them because Odessa is next to
Fair
you,
enough.
and neither of them feel like Fulcor. So you're pretty sure they're both male, and. The thing is that with your low intelligence roll, and also because it's really dark and there's a bit of panic going on, you didn't think to like try to feel the hit to see for horns or check the ears. So it's kind of hard for you to distinguish them. And like the armor, like you're like, I've seen your armor, but I've never felt it. So, it's like you're like, well, there's 2 dudes behind us.
Yeah, but I
Kamar
can
doesn't wear any
recognize
armor.
the
Yeah,
leather. Yeah, the leather versus the skin. Can I differentiate?
Yeah,
I
'cause
feel like
Kamar
I
doesn't-
should be able to.
That's
Kamar
true.
wears no armor. He
Smell
wears a
different.
coat.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
To
fair.
be honest.
That's the
Okay,
thing.
I will
so
say,
is Damien.
I will say that you do feel the one that has leather on, and one doesn't have leather on. So like one could be like Damien or Kimaris, and then the other one could be Riker. Or
Yeah,
Literally
exactly.
any.
I mean,
But
this
I
is all
mean,
she got. She's
Based
gonna
on
go
the
for-
proximity when y'all entered, it's more likely to be.
Yeah, but she
Kimaris
doesn't
or-
remember that because she rolled a 2 on her intelligence check.
Oh.
No, yeah, she's
Yeah.
totally disoriented. So
Yeah.
she's just gonna go for when she feels the leather, she's gonna give a heal. So whoever that happens to be, she's going to heal them.
Hope it's not Kamar's because he's full.
I hope
I'll-
it's not Kamara.
I'll
Kimaris
allow
wasn't
it.
leather.
I'll allow it.
She's just gonna stumble and just be like, that person.
It's a huge
Okay.
lottery.
So that's not bad. It's not good. That's 11 points of healing.
All right,
That's it.
so Eric gets 11 points of healing.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Right one. You won the lottery.
Okay.
Nice.
You now feel a nice moist sap on your hands.
No,
You should know everybody the smell of slime, right?
no. You take that back now, or I'm going to give you 11 points of psychic damage.
Send your statement, good sir. Send it.
Take the set.
Take the sap back.
Recall it within your body. Alright, anyway.
You were asking Riker what he was doing?
Yeah, Riker, what are you doing?
Alright, so I'm freaking out. I'm still me, though, so I'm relatively okay. So I'm gonna try and cast Heroism on myself.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'm able to do that. I'm just gonna, like, fumble in my pack and bring out a syringe and jab it into my leg to try and calm myself down.
Let me check heroism really quickly.
Oh.
Yeah, just think Odessa's like charging forward. She wants to get out of here as soon as possible.
Okay. Yeah, I got that. I got that. Let's see. Done. You got it.
That works?
Yep, it works. You are no longer frightened.
Nice. to Riker.
Still freaking out, but internally. No.
Alright, and you get the you do get the temp HP.
I hate that imagery of like imagining him freaking out and stabbing himself.
That being said,
that
that being said, Riker, now that you have gone through the muscle memory of like when you're frightened you do this, you do remember that when this wears off in a minute, you're gonna be frightened again.
Let's hope we get out of here in a minute.
Alright. Odessa, you are charging forward. I want you to roll a... Let's see. You're guiding
I'm
the
holding my
rest of the
shield out
party.
in case I bump into something. Just
Okay. Moving forward. I'm assuming none of the party is resisting moving forward, so...
She would like to assist if she can. In
Well,
anything
wait,
that
wait,
Odessa's
hold on.
doing.
I haven't decided what role she's making yet, so give me a second.
I'm just saying in general, it doesn't matter what role Shay wants to help.
Well, I mean, if it's like a perception check, it's hard to help with that.
Of course. I just
yeah.
let me hold your eyes open wider.
I just wanted to clear it before anything goes down.
I got you.
Moral support.
That's Shay for everybody.
Yes, you are.
I'll give you
Okay.
the moral support.
Well, this is one thing that Shay might not be able to help with. This is I want you to roll a charisma check to see how well you can keep your connection to this compass that you have in your head.
What? Okay.
Because it is
help.
disorienting and it is like jumping around and touching the wall is grounding you a bit. So I want you to roll a charisma check and tell me how well you are keeping
I
that.
mean,
that
isn't there
grounding.
only one way this passage can go?
Yes.
Do I
but-
feel like a fork?
No,
Or-
it's not so much about a fork, but it's more of like you're getting the feeling like this passageway is designed to confuse the hell out of you, and then one moment you've got your right hand on this wall, and then the next moment you're gonna have your right hand on the complete opposite wall, and you've never even noticed. So
Okay.
yeah, so go ahead and roll a charisma check for me.
That one.
Oh gosh.
5, like almost a full minute passes, so you guys find yourselves back out in the light, back where you started before you went into the darkness.
Wow.
Sick.
Well, that didn't go so well.
Riker, your
I
fear
swear I was
completely
going in the right
vanishes.
direction.
Shay's just covering her eyes.
What the fuck?
The light. It hurts me.
I
Does
hate it.
anyone else have double vision?
I'm sorry, double vision.
You know what?
You
Come on,
twice.
crack open
Wait.
the vodka, take a swig, and pass it around.
Why you saying
Nah.
things?
We're just having a very short, we're all fucked up meeting, just real quick.
Yeah.
Right, real quick, just pass around a bottle just to get ourselves oriented a little bit. Over to Damien first.
I think something attacked me in there. Something smacked me in the face. Did anyone get that?
I would say Shay is cognizant enough to know it was her.
Yeah. About that, I was so desperately trying to find you, Odessa. I do
Oh.
apologize.
Oh
Find
no,
you, but
of course.
I
Understand.
so desperately need to find you. That's a flaw of my own. My apologies.
It was my fault for charging in. I see you had more foresight than me with the rope.
We tried. I guess we are still all tied together, just looking down. We attempted our best at it.
Riker, heroism wears off, but then so does the fear, and the fear completely dissipates.
Yeah, I'm probably just eyes closed trying to steady my breathing because I'm freaking out still a little
Fair
bit.
enough.
Alright, well, this is certainly a conundrum.
Yeah, Shay notices Riker freaking out, but she's not equipped to. She doesn't know how to talk to him.
I would go try to help, but I have a 7 charisma.
I feel like I think Shay would feel like she'd make it worse, but she's
Kamara
still
knows
gonna
exactly what to do in this
try.
situation.
Yeah, she's
Well,
still gonna
except
like walk over very gently and go ahead, Kamars.
First, we'll just like look at Riker, hand him the bottle of vodka.
Oh no!
Just give a nod and down a bit.
Okay. You take a good shot. Around this time, Shay has slowly made her way over. What are you gonna do, Shay?
She's kind of just observing, because she wants to give words of encouragement, but has no idea how to do that for Riker.
Why do you always sound like awkwardly near me?
My apologies. I don't quite understand you, and you're smart type. I don't know how to.
I don't know what that means.
Right. I'm not quite sure how to talk to you, to be quite frank.
I mean,
I just want you. I want you to be happier. Is what I mean. I want to bring you joy, but I don't know how to do that. Yeah, I do understand now is probably not the most opportune time. I want to
I
make everybody
appreciate
happy.
the sentiment. I really do. And maybe we can talk about this later. But I think we should just focus on what we're doing right now.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Again, I do really appreciate what you're trying to do. But
Well, good.
I'm alright. I will be alright.
Of course. We all will be. She's like turning to everybody else.
Everyone's standing in a circle, drinking, looking at this interaction go down.
Yeah. Well, she and Riker are having the moment that everybody else like is passing around the vodka while just staring at them.
Well, I'll be just fine.
I think at that moment,
everybody, honestly, because instead of just taking a little sip, she actually does every time she gets the bottle take a whole mouthful.
This is how it started, and it's only gonna get worse from here. End up like me someday. I'll find the ball to Shay. Come on.
Well, I mean, that's
Let
not
your
quite
courage.
the attitude there, Kamaris. I thought things would only get worse when I met Odessa and things were better, and I thought things would only get worse, and then suddenly you fell from the sky and things got better.
I was a chronic alcoholic before then.
Really?
I'm done. I can't even continue the inspirational message.
I mean, the man did grow up in hell.
In a tavern. So just like look at you after like Jay's like
not trying to drink your head off. Try living in a building that's 1/3 dwarves dedicated to Morden. You tell me you do not breathe alcohol in a building like that.
live in a devil bar run
And
by
then
a
there's Flucor. We thought we were gonna die, and we didn't die, and we got Flucor, and she's great. I'm just saying things can get better. And she kind of looks at Riker. Things don't have to only go downhill. I understand where you're coming from, and that's valid. No one's trying to invalidate that. But things can get better, I think.
Just take a shot of the vodka.
Just take the damn vodka already.
Take the damn shot. Take it. Take the shot.
Alright.
as Kay is just disassociating, Riker's taking a shot.
Alright, so
Nice.
you guys take a moment to ground yourselves, take a moment to like relax a bit. Vodka has passed around, some take more than others. Turn around and face the darkness again. How are you guys approaching it this time?
Okay, I have a plan.
Alright, Damien, go first.
I was gonna say
What's that?
either me and Kamaris, me and Navid, or Navid and Kamaris, I don't care which one. Two of us three go in front, holding or putting their hands on the opposite walls, tie everybody else behind us, and just run as fucking fast as we can.
Okay, I was similar, but I was gonna say Odessa in the front, everyone grabs each other's like shoulder from behind, and we just go with what
Like a
Odessa
train.
feels.
That is fair enough. She is the one that has the compass as she looks down at like the faulty freaking out compass. she's the one that knows where we need to go.
Just to point out, it's not an actual compass, Shay. You realize that, right?
It's in her mind.
No, it's like a pull that I feel.
Yep.
It's not an internal
An
GPS.
actual compass.
Yeah. I just wanted to clarify that really quickly because you said look down at the faulty glitching compass. It's like it
You're just
doesn't
looking
exist.
at Odessa and I'm glitching out.
Yeah, sorry, yes, that's looking at Odessa.
Okay.
It's not a
Okay.
physical one, yes.
Okay, everybody, at a requisite alcohol. Everyone, get in a line, grab the persons in front of your shoulders, and then follow Odessa.
One second.
Alright.
I
So-
don't think I don't know if Ramos is affected the same way that we are by this kind of BS around us.
Remos is affected differently, but it is also disorienting. But it's not like
So
quite
it's
as
confused.
potent. Yeah, like he gets confused, but when he's with you, it's less so. But you know,
Should also
it's-
tie Ramos to us.
Yeah. Well, I'm assuming you
How's
tied
Odin?
Ramos and Aiden
Yeah,
to you
he's like
guys.
directly to me.
Alright, we should probably go single file this time with along one wall. That might be less confusing.
All right.
I
So,
guess I can rearrange.
Odessa, you're going to be rolling a charisma check, and then because the rest of the party is helping you, a advantage dexterity check. I'm assuming you're guided by yourself or somebody else or both of these checks.
Yeah.
In the meantime, Damien, Kimaris, and Navid, since you guys are right next to Odessa trying to keep the rest of the party in line, I want all three of you to roll me strength checks.
I have -4, right? D4, right?
Yes, you have minus d4.
Oh, well, you didn't tell me about it. I don't think I would know to bless you.
22.
Ah!
Okay.
Navid's also way in the back.
Dirty 1.
Dirty one.
Oh,
Yes.
oh boy.
No.
Dirty, filthy one.
Kimaris? Kimaris?
Hello, sorry, Discord crashed.
Nobody's.
Roll
Oh.
a strength check.
Oh, me? Jesus,
Yes.
okay.
All three. You and Alvin all did.
Kimaris?
Dad, 21.
21. Okay.
I
and then-
surprisingly rolled the highest.
And then, Odessa, what was your.
Okay, my
checks?
charisma check is 22. I'm rolling the dex now. Okay, dex is 18 plus 1 plus 4 is 23.
Okay. So here's what's happening. You guys actually, with more preparation, a bit more foresight, not just running into magical darkness without any rope tied around you this time, you guys managed to prepare well enough and begin sprinting with your hand on the left wall, Odessa, and you're fairly sure you're heading in the right direction. You guys are moving with all your speed as quickly as you can. So now I want a group constitution check. Everybody roll a constitution check except for the companions.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Okay, alright, come on, here we go, baby. I got
Another natural one.
a natural 20 on the
Another
upside.
dirty 1.
Oh no!
No.
8.
8, okay.
It's my 4th one in a row.
Oh
Seven.
god.
7.
16.
16, okay.
22 for Odessa.
Okay, and Kimaris?
18.
18, okay. So, on average, about 10.
Oh,
So you guys,
Did you get
like...
mine? Because I don't think I said it.
Sorry, what'd you get?
I got a 15.
15. Okay, so on average, about 11. So...
wait, but what about my plus with the natural? Does the plus with my natural 20 matter for the average?
Well, because no, it canceled out the natural one.
Got you.
Yeah. So effectively, some of you are sprinting, some of you are focusing more on not getting lost, and then eventually, with some people going fast, some people going slow, the entire party goes through a moment where you earthworm, where the back crowds up and the front's at the back, but then you finally find yourselves in a pace where you're moving at a normal running pace, where you're moving only at your movement speed, you're not dashing.
Nice.
Which means that there are going to be some saves involved to get through this safely. So,
Oh boy.
Odessa leading the
This can't get
charge,
any worse.
you will make the first save with advantage from the help of the rest. Make a wisdom saving throw to keep your bearing.
Okay. That was shit.
No.
16.
16. Okay, you just barely keep your bearing. DC was 16. Alright.
Oof.
Oh god.
Alright,
Oof,
Damien,
oof.
Navid, and Kimaris. I'm going to roll. Okay, so 1 is Damien, 2 is Navid, 3 is Kimaris, 4 is reroll. Alright, 1 is Damien. Okay, good. So, Damien, you are going to roll a strength saving throw, being one of the core people in towards the front center of the party, kind of keeping the party together with the rope. Odessa is going a bit faster. I want you to roll a strength saving throw to see how well you can keep the rest of the party together. Go ahead. Do that.
Before have I been happy the wizard is getting a strength saving throw?
Oh, strong buff wizard.
18.
18.
Yep, we
Good
got
enough.
the buff wizard.
The buff wizard manages to keep the party together for the most part. You guys have been traveling for a good 5, 6, 7 minutes at this point. And then finally, we're gonna go all the way back to Rika, because Rika, you were terrified of this to begin with. I want you, Rika, to roll me a wisdom saving throw to see whether or not you can stave off the remnants of the fear that you had of this magical darkness.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
The alcohol
Good
helped.
enough.
Hell
The
yeah.
alcohol helped. You
The
managed
weird
to
conversation.
power through it. So, let's see here. Okay. Okay, so wait, really quickly before I continue, this is kind of interesting. By a longer session, I was hoping to have a 4.5 hour session today, but if I continue into our next scene, I don't think I can squeeze that into half an hour. So we are at about the 4-hour mark, and we are at a point where it would be good for me to finish describing this next series of events, and then we can end the session, and then we can pick it up next week. Would you guys like to end the session here at a nice point, or do you guys want me to try and squeeze the next
Is it a
encounter?
freaking cliffhanger again?
It's not really a cliffhanger. It's more of I'll describe what you guys see, and then after that we'll end the session and pick it up next week.
Yeah, as much as I want to play more, if this is a good natural stopping point, I think I agree with that.
Yeah. Okay, excellent.
Yeah.
So in that case,
I mean, but, I want to hear from everybody else. That's just me.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. Everybody.
I'm kind of good with whatever. It's not a big deal to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with Maya.
Anybody feel
As much
strongly
as I would
either way?
love to keep going, if you want to stop it sooner, I guess that would be better.
Yeah, because it's more of like I don't want to squeeze too much into like half an hour, because the next I don't want to stop halfway through the next encounter, and I feel like the next encounter is not something I can really squeeze into half an hour without making it a bad experience. Like these encounters in this quote unquote dungeon that I've designed are designed around 45 minutes to an hour length, which is why we had 3 encounters today over the 4 hours.
I want it to be the best quality, of course. Yeah.
All right, excellent. In that case, what we are going to do then is, as you guys manage to proceed and push out the darkness, Odessa being at the front, your eyes are blinded with a kaleidoscope of various colors. You see blue, green, red, yellow as colors begin shining at you from all directions. You see a dazzling display of color as you walk out into this great crystal chamber. With stalagmites and stalactites made of the clearest, the least cloudiness you've ever seen in precious gems, except that these gems are the size of huge creatures, or at least that's what the size would be. So 30 foot across, 50 foot high, jutting up from the floor, down from the ceiling in this large 100 foot wide or more than that cavern, this underground cavern. In the center you see this large white, almost an orb, but it's not a regular shape, right? Large crystal in the center, and just the way the light hits it, both from your entrance, as you look behind you, you don't see the darkness anymore. Instead, you see a hallway of light that's shining directly into the central crystal, illuminating this cavern. All of you kind of walk out blinded for a few seconds. You stop, you look around, and you just see this as almost like a disco ball of rainbow. It's like Pride Month up in here. And it is
Welcome to the club.
dazzling. It is dazzling. And in this dazzle, you guys barely make out what appears to be a cloud-like substance inside the central large crystal. As it swirls and swirls, you slowly see what appears to be a sleeping face rotate up and to the right and rotate away from sight, made entirely of cloud encased within this crystal. From the top in the corner, you see just one section of that hanging, almost icicle-like, large 30-foot length of crystal shake loose from the ceiling, fall down to the ground, and shatter into what must be a billion pieces in this loud but kind of serene sound of echoing across this cabin. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Damn.
All right.
Right, so I don't have to say anything, but I think after this session I'm going to burn all my dice.
Oh no.
Yeah, your dice
Like,
hurt you
I
bad.
think I rolled every one of my dice.
Mhm.
Each one of them rolled like shit.
I don't think it's you.
Well,
As Navid. I don't think Navid's the one that has the bad luck. Because it was really funny the last time I rolled for him. I was like, oh man, I rolled like shit. And they're like, no, don't worry. I got this actually rolling for him. And I was like, okay, good, you're spared for my bad roll. And you were like, I got a 5. And I'm like, well, fuck, I got a 5 for awesome.
All right, really quick before we continue discussing, we're gonna end the stream here. Thank you for watching with us. Thank you for sticking around towards the end. I see a couple of you have stuck in since the very beginning.
Shout out to Millie.
Shout out to Millie. We'll see you guys
Millie, the OG.
next week. Hopefully I don't bitch out like I did just because I was feeling unwell. And we'll figure
We'll
out
see.
what is happening in this crystal cavern. All right.
We shall.
Thank you for watching and goodbye.